joined tonight by Alex Tyler, infamous Bolton enjoyer.
Yeah, I love me some Bolton. I only play this deck.
We're going to be showcasing his Bolton list that he played at Battle Hard in Chicago.
Yeah, there's like a 5-card difference, but the deck list is in the description. So but it's basically the same list. There's just very minute consistency changes.
Yeah, and 13th place.
Yeah, 13th.
13th. Yeah, so we posted about this last week in the Bolton chat and asked what people would be interested in seeing. So we're going to be playing Lexi, probably maybe 2 or 3 games depending on how quick they go.
They usually go pretty fast, but if I'm going in depth on everything, maybe not. We'll see.
And then after that, we will switch over to Icelander, and Chris will jump on and play that deck. There is a Dech Tech that you made.
Yep.
And that's kind of what blew up in the Bolton chat.
Yeah. I mean, it blew up just in the whole fad community.
Yeah, everyone was watching about it. It was popping up on everybody's YouTube feeds.
Yeah, it was like this person's like 13th. What?
That is also in the description. So if you want more, I guess insight on the deck itself, go check that out. But do that after the stream.
Yeah.
We have a hand cam for you, so everyone can kind of see what you're holding. You can kind of talk through your lines.
Yep.
But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Even or odd?
Odd.
Your choice.
Yeah, so this matchup, like I was explaining, it doesn't really matter because I'm always going to pick first for Bolton. It doesn't matter what I'm going into. I'm always going to pick first, and Lexi will always pick second.
Because I want to load arrows.
Yeah, so let's get it going.
All right. Go ahead and start us off whenever you're ready.
Okay, so this hand's actually very awkward to start turn 0. We love seeing Lumina in it, but one thing that that people will notice is Prayer Bellana. Their opening hand's great, but we're risking, if we play this card, we're risking, since we have a Lumina, not charging a card. I always rip it. I always play it because if we hit it, we get basically almost a double charge. We get threatened more on our turn, maybe hold on to extra cards in our hand and get to mold our hand more. So I'll probably play that right away. So I'll play the Prayer Bellana, and I'll pitch, it's probably pitching Banner of Salvation, because we want to keep that charge card in hand. So we'll have 1 floating here. So Prayer lets me get my next attack. It's +2. I reveal the top card of my deck. If it's yellow, I put it in my hand, then I get the charge. So I have to hit a yellow here. And we hit the yellow. Okay, so this is ideal. Since we hit the Banner at Calentry, this is why we get to go first now. So now we get to charge this. And now we get to look at the Lexi with 1 floating and say, I'm going to pass my turn. And I get a Quicken token off of this. So now they get to choose to load the arrow or not. And if they load the arrow, I can maybe throw a CNC. I can do a bunch of different things depending on my hand. So I could get a Courage token to combo off with this, or just threaten some damage.
We're going full greed over here.
Yeah.
We are going to activate Voltaire. I'm going to put a Pathing Helix face up in the arsenal. I'll give it +1.
Okay, so one thing that you should pay attention to in this matchup is what they're pitching. So he pitched the Codex of Frailty. That's very important for us because if we're trying to do Lumina turns on their turn, we need to know how much codexes they have. So he used 1, so there's 2 in the deck somewhere. They do draw a lot of cards, so you're expected to see them, but now that's really good. And then Pathing Helix, we don't really care about that card. So we're actually going to play this turn out then, because we have our Quicken token here. We're going to pay 1 for Iron Song Versus, and then we're going to swing right in for 5 on hit, get a Courage. He's going to block this out, which is fine. Alright, and then I'll swing 3 at you.
And no blocks on mine.
Alright. So now we have a 3-life lead going into turn 1. A little Arsenal pass.
Not too bad.
No, we do not hate seeing that.
Draw back up with you. Take up the Tunic. This is not bad here. I'm definitely going to be talking through my plays less because you guys aren't here to see me. Let's go ahead and activate Voltaire. Loading a Bolton shot, giving it +1. And we are going to shoot for 4. Go again.
Okay, so he has this is just simple fab here. He has the Arsenal card. The reload means nothing, so we're just going to take 4. We're only trying to block the Arsenal effects because we don't want those on hits. This has no on hit, so it's 4 vanilla.
Activate Voltaire again, load a Pathing Helix with Go again. I'm going to come in for another 4.
And then if this hits and you have no arsenal cards, it's
Correct.
just okay.
So it's just damage.
It's just vanilla damage. We'll take 4 more.
I need a 32. I'm going to close the combat chain. I'm going to Winner's Bite you.
Okay. So as you guys can see from our hand, that we have actually a very interesting decision to make here. So we have a Lumina Arsenal, Lumina in hand. So we're shooting for the double Lumina. We're really shooting for the triple that we had, but unfortunately we can't. Normally what people would probably do is say, this is unfortunate because we have to pitch this now. Pitch our CNC. Because we could actually had an Arsenal with CNC at the end of this turn, or charged it instead of the beacon that we're going to be charging here. A lot of people probably pitch the beacon for later. This matchup goes too fast. They don't care. So we'd rather get the +1 damage off of the beaming bravado. So we'll pitch the CNC.
Perfect. And then I'm going to end my turn by coming in for 4.
And I'll just take the 4 as well.
All right. I'm winning. And back to you.
Alright, so like I said, in Arsenal I have a Lumina in hand, and I have a beacon in hand, but we're just going to charge the beacon. So we're going to come with Beam Bravado, charging beacon. So this is coming in for +1 because we charged the yellow. And so it's coming in for 4. So this turns on Bolton's ability. We are breaking snaps here, though. I'll say that right away to the audience.
I'm not going to block.
Okay, I'll crack Snapdragon Scalers. We have to crack snaps because we need equal amount of soul to the amount of Luminas we're playing, so we don't have Spirit of Air out. So you'll take 4.
Yep.
I'm going to close combat.
Okay.
And I'll play both my Luminas.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yep, and I'll come in for 5.
And this is coming in for 5
3
times. So potentially gaining 3 life.
Potentially gaining 6.
Gaining 6 life, Jesus.
Yep.
So if I take everything, I will end at...
Be 18 to possibly 34.
To more than likely 34.
Yeah.
Which is gross. So if I block one of them, potentially going to 32 on your end, and I would end at 23, also gross. And then if I block with an attack action, it's going
to 6. So it's not permanent 6, just a 6 for the attack.
I learned that lesson. Okay, so if I block 9 of it, man. What do you think is the correct call on the Lexi side here?
Lexi side? So there's actually a few options. How bad is your hand? That's always the question.
I can shoot 2 arrows and disrupt you if I need to.
That's not awful. It's like, it comes down to hand value. Yeah. So you already get like Codex me once. You know my crackback usually after this turn isn't going to be that amazing unless I've used 2 Luminas, I've charged the beacon, 3 of my power cards throughout the deck. So this is like a big push for me. So like if you can stall it out, it'll be fine. But otherwise, it really depends on how well you can block. Because if you can, blocking 3 here, blocking 9 doesn't really do much if you're only blocking out 1 saber. So it's either block 1 saber, take 12, potentially 4 life gains, so 16 damage swing, your arsenal card, or it's...
Yeah. So we'll take the first 5.
Yeah, so I'll give it go again through Bolton's ability. Reveal the top 2. And I'll gain 2 life.
Oh, did I just do 1 life total? No, I didn't.
No, you did right.
You said gain 2?
Yep, I'll gain 2. And then I'll go for a second swing here for 5.
I will also take that one.
And I'll give it go again. Reveal 2. And I'll gain 2 life.
Okay.
And then the third one for 5.
So this one we are going to block out. So we'll block for 6.
Yep. And then I'll just pass through.
Sounds good. So not the worst. I feel like you're still not too much higher than me. Probably should have started the timer, but
it's all
we're not going to time.
No, we're not.
Tick up Tunic. I'm going to Winner's Bite you.
Okay. Do I care? No snaps. Yeah. So looking at our 4-card hand here, we have Cataclysm. This card has been amazing for me recently in this deck. It just like we generate so much soul usually through Soul Bond, but we didn't here. We just generated through Lumina. So like our 3-card hand is actually crazy here. If we just pitch Valiant Thrust, it's not worth anything right now. So we'll just pitch it.
All right. I will Arsenal.
And then that will go to the bottom of the deck. That is heavy, holy cow. That is a good one. Yeah, the coin.
Dude, that thing is massive.
It is.
Shout out to Metal Fab coins.
Alright. So we'll go Beaming Bravado, charging a yellow. So this is coming in for 3.
No blocks here.
Okay, I'll give it go again through Bolton's ability.
Take 3.
Yep. And then we'll come at you for 7 go again.
7 go again. So you can still represent Raiden, right?
Yep. Raiden is guaranteed coming in after this.
I have the Lexi turn coming up next turn. So technically I can afford to block with these and take another 4 down to 16. Yikes.
And if you block with attack, it's popped to 8.
Yikes.
Yeah, so.
So down to 15.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to though. Yeah, so I'll block 6. So 2's gonna come through?
Yep. And then we'll just swing right in for 3.
No blocks.
Alright.
You guys say hi to Chris?
Oh, hey Chris.
Oh, hey, Chris.
No,
How's it going?
that's Chris Morris. Oh, sorry, I just doxed you. My bad. Okay, we're gonna start the turn by playing a winner's bite.
Yellow here.
Winner's bite yellow. You can pay for it.
I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
that is what I'm doing.
I'm gonna activate Lexi. Activate Tunic.
Yep.
3 of kind.
Yeah, just go over this hand quick. He Winters bite me. It doesn't really matter which yellow we pitch. We're going to try to hold on to this card, just because that is the card that we want. This card means nothing, and we're probably taking the turn off anyways, so.
Activate Voltaire, put in a drill shot, give him go again.
Yep.
And we are attacking for 4.
Okay.
What's
4.
your friends going on?
I think we just block. Block 4 there.
Blocking for 4. Activate. Loading a Bolton shot, giving +1. Coming in for 5.
Okay, so.
No cards.
Yep. So we know there's a drill shot coming in after this. We are going to take 1 extra damage by not letting that drill shot hit, but by not blocking this instead of the drill shot. But we're okay with that because we don't want him to break our versus or soul bond. So we'll take 5 here.
Putting down to 27, and then we will attack with the drill shot.
Yep. And then we'll move to reactions here.
We'll pass.
And I'll soul shield it.
Nice. Clean.
Queen blocks it out. We get that in our soul, go up to 2. Gives him momentum back, but we're okay with it. We have a 12 life lead here. We'll grab momentum again eventually. It probably won't be next turn. Well, it's a 4-card hand for him, so there's a chance it is, but it depends on what we draw. So I'm just going to arsenal this lovely card and pass.
Alright. I'm going to take up Tunic. A little awkward on my end. So let's pitch a red withering shot to play a 3 of a kind.
Okay.
I would like to save that for next turn just to try to get like a power turn, but I don't have the luxury. I don't have the pitch in hand. We'll go ahead and pitch another Codex.
Yep, that's important to keep
I
track
hate
of.
to see it go, but again, this is where we're at. Give it go again.
Yep.
Shoot for 5.
So this is interesting here. So we have the Sleep Dart. Our hand's actually really good. Like really, really, really good. So we can arguably give up Crown here and a 3. This is only coming in for 5. We don't know what's coming in the end, but we don't really care about the arsenal stuff for him to reload and things like that. Right now, because our turn's pretty big. Like, we have a great 4-card hand, we can have a great 3-card hand too, so we're okay with blocking with 2 cards here. So I think for now, what we're going to do, we're going to block with our red Engulfing Light, because the rest of our hand here, and then our crown, we're not going to crown anything. And because, like, even though we whiff, we can either play very greedily, depending on how strong this turn is, by playing the prayer, or we can just play consistent, down low to the ground, have a nice 15 damage turn, which is what their life total is at right now, and be okay with that as well. So I think we're just going to do that, no sinks, and
Alright.
pass it to you.
Activate Voltaire. Load a Searing Shot with +1.
Yeah.
Coming in for 5.
I'll take 6.
Alright. And then I will end my turn by arsenaling this card. Pass it back to you.
So it's 21 to 15. We don't have to play greedy here, so we're pretty okay with just pitching our Bolt of Courage. We could just it only threatening 11 plus 1. If we go with the Balana, it causes a lot of issues if we high roll it, but then we have literally no crackback if we whiff. These then we'll just be coming in for 4. They're coming in for 2 threatening Iron Song, and it's like it's not great. We only want to play Balana when we have cards that like have things that we can as a backup. That's the big thing. So we really don't want to risk it now. We're in a really good spot, so I think it's safe to just pitch this, play our take flight, charge it, going up to 3 in soul.
No blocks here.
Okay, so one floating here. We'll just close the chain here, play our Lumina,
Eesh.
and then we'll come in for 4.
That's disgusting. Man. 4. So 8 total. I'm gonna go to 4 this turn.
Okay,
so no blocks.
I'll give go again. Reveal the top card. All is a yellow. We would have been rewarded, but it's fine. We'll go to stay at 3. I'll pay for Iron Song, and then swing for 4 more on hit Courage token.
Yeah, no blocks.
Okay. And then I'll reveal 1 more. It's a Blight. Get a life. So it's 4 to 23. I'll get a Courage token. Wherever that is. And then we'll just pass turn.
Alright. My hand is too nuts to try to block out that turn. We're going to start by activating Lexi, flipping up an Arctic Incarceration. Give you a Frostbite.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and activate Voltaire. Loading in an Infecting Shot.
You got it.
Giving go again. And then we'll come in for 5.
Okay, so the thing about Infecting Shot against us, we're at 23 life. This is above rate against every other deck that's not running Soul Bond Resolve. This is the main reason why you run Soul Bond in this matchup, is because this makes this a 2 for 6. So we can like do a lot of things in this matchup to like not like it will like this like makes this lower, makes the life totals more even. So that's what Soul Bond really does in this matchup. So we're just gonna take this, and Soul Bond's still up. Normally this card feels awful to eat because it's a 2 for 7. It's slightly above rate, but for us it's not. So we'll take 5 here.
Taking 5?
Yeah, and get an upload rod.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putting down to 18. Give you a Blood Rot box, which I have right here. So you have a Frostbite and a Blood Rot. Stack those
all
up.
the tokens here.
No, sorry, I got distracted. So before you take damage,
Oh, we did Rain Razor.
Rain Razor.
Okay, so we'll take 2 more.
Now I'll close the combat chain. This stays active for the turn, and then we're gonna play a Codex.
Okay. What are you grabbing, sir?
That is a great question. I'm thinking of not just Infecting Shot again. Sleep Dart is the other option. You didn't block, so like Sleep Dart could be very good here. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab the Sleep Dart,
Okie dokie.
and then I will make a Ponder token, which
which
is
is-
somewhere. Ponder token.
I have one over here.
Give me another one of these.
So unfortunately for us, we're expecting 4 Frostbites this turn. So there's not really much we can do about charging. So what we're going to do is try to just grab the best card in our Rave, and that's going to be Beaming Bravado. There's not really... We have 4 in Soul, so it's like... actually, no, it's Cataclysm. We have 4 in Soul. So this is just a straight up 0 for 7. If he just wants to... If he doesn't play Arctic, we can punish him really hard. So we're basically forcing him to play Arctic here. So we'll grab that. We'll discard Light the Way Red.
Okay. And then we will shoot that Sleep Dart coming in for 7.
And it turns off Bolton's ability here. This would put me down to 9. 9, I can charge that, so I can throw this. I kind of want to force him to break snaps here, but like I really don't want to just eat this damage. I guess we can go with this. Block this out. Blocking with Versus. It's keeps me at 16. We keep this in hand. And then if he doesn't break snaps to play the Arctic, which he knows we have the Cataclysm, so I'm not sure if he probably will break snaps here. I think we're okay with that. So I think we're going to block 7.
Block 7. Okay, so you're keeping 1 card in hand. You can't really do too much off of 1 card.
You know, I took this. It's a 0 for 6.
Right, and you're going to have to pay for it. So like
Yep.
that card is going to pay for that. So realistically on my turn, I can maybe just block that with 1 card. Take 3 down to 1.
We'll get +1 from this, so you have to block by 2.
Oh, yeah, the courage token, yeah.
He's a 0 for 6 from Frailty, goes to 7 with that. So
Is it worth giving up Tunic to play a 3-card hand that ends in an Arctic Incarceration for next turn? That's tough.
that is really tough.
No, I think I'm gonna.
You're gonna break snaps.
Yeah, and then we'll Arctic give you.
Okay.
Put you up to 4 Frostbites.
Yep. Because you get the Ponder token here too. So
So then I'll go to end.
yep.
Ponder will break, drawing me a card, and we definitely arsenal that.
I'm just gonna pass turn, lose all these fun things, and take 2 damage.
14. Alright, so then we'll tick up our Tunic.
So the Beam Rod was really good. The Cataclysm actually is the better option here. It just depends on what you're trying to do with your soul. So if you have not seen a beacon yet, you actually do want to grab Beaming Verada there. So I changed my mind because we've seen 2 beacons. And beacon's like a way to like just finish games against Lexi, because like right now, even though the life totals were 10 ahead, we need to find a way to like actually play back into the game. Cataclysm allows us to do that without like hoping to draw for a beacon. So Cataclysm was 100% correct in the scenario we're in, but beaming can be correct too. It just depends on the soul. I didn't realize the soul count.
We're going to go ahead and attack with a Falcon Wing.
I'll take 3.
Close chain.
Rio?
Premit.
Okay.
Activate Voltaire. Load in an Endless Arrow, choosing Go Again. 7 Go Again.
Yeah, I'm thinking here. I don't know what they're like next. Yes, they have no snips up. I could block. So we still have the Courage token, so we can threaten 14 on 3 cards, which is crazy good. Or we could go this, charging this, and that's for 11. That's still 14. It's threatening possibly even more, and it's threatening the like bad blocks. So we gotta block this here. I know there's one floating, but like worst thing, he has Tunic up, so like worst thing he shoots is like a 1 for 6 at us. That gets him an Arsenal. Like we're okay with that. Unfortunately, if he has like a Winter's Bite or something, oh we have 2. It's still the same. So I think we're gonna do is like this causes so much disruption. Like part of me just wants to take this, but like I'm not even sure. Go to 4? Like there's no way. I'm not taking it. It's not correct here. It just depends on like, do I want the Arsenal disruption or do I want the 7? This is kind of important because like if he, like it's like I could push for game next turn just based off my soul, because I could go 4 into 6. I mean 7, 8 into 6 is 14, threatening cards from Arsenal. He has to block the Cataclysm, so he has to block with 1, so 3, 4. He has to block with 2 cards on Cataclysm, so I'm basically ripping his whole turn. But then I'm risking dead drawing the next turn. That lets me go 3, threatening, making his whole hand 2 blocks. Threatening drawing a card, so 4, he drops 2 there. 7 there, drops 2, and Raiden probably just does it. So I think that's just better. I know he has a 2 block with New Horizon, but if we rip his whole turn and get his New Horizon out, I think that's better than threatening Arsenal. So because if it's just 1, you can't outblock that. So it's 4, so he has to do that into New Horizon or that, and then we're getting an Arsenal either way. So it is without a doubt blocking here, blocking 7.
So covering the whole thing up.
Yep.
I think we have to activate the quiver here.
Okay.
So, what does this do? I don't play Lexi.
It stays face up,
Reveal
and then
top
reveal
card.
it, and then we break it if it's light arrow.
Alright, we'll take it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna close the chain.
Yep.
This ponder effect will stay active for the turn.
Yes, it does.
So this is gone. I'm gonna winner's bite you.
Okay. Stay there.
And then I'll attack for 3.
I'll block 3.
Okay.
We block 3 there just because we don't want to get the ponder trigger. That card's a dead card anyways to us. We're threatening lethal here either way. So this should get us back momentum. This is coming in for 8.
Coming in for 8.
8 go again.
Go again, huh?
Yes, it does have go again with new cards in hand and Raiden being at 0.
3. So I can block 6 if I use all of my equipment. I have to block at least 5 of it. Which is rough. I really don't want to use the New Horizons. So I think I just have to give you 7 and go to 3. You're going to probably take 6 next turn based off of my hand, because you're going to have a full 4 cards to come at me when I'm at 3 life. But I think that's the right play.
Yeah.
So I'll block 7.
Yep, take 1. And then that goes there. I'll draw back up. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this actually worked out in our favor here.
So we're going to pitch a Rain Razors to load a Heat Seeker for +1.
Okay.
Come in for 6.
So we actually have to think about this here. So either we can just say play a 4-card hand next turn, or not. We have a V. So we basically we pitch our Spirit, go V, charge. So that's 4, 4, and 4. So that's 12 coming on 3 blocks. One of them is going to hit. I think we're okay with the Heat Seeker. So yeah, we'll take 6.
Take 6?
Yeah.
Alright, so then I'll go to end.
Oh.
So put the top card of your deck face up into your arsenal. Another Heat
Heat
Seeker.
Seeker. Okay, that was
Alright.
probably worst case scenario for us.
Let's go! Alright, you're up.
Alright, so normally this card's like crazy, but we don't want it right now because we played all our Lumina. So do that, charging 1. So this is coming in for 4. No on hits, nothing, just the rest of the chain will get +1. I have 1 floating.
So for 4, but it's actually going to be 5 because my
Maybe
deck
plug in
is
with the
all
attacks.
attacks.
Yeah.
So I can go block this out. You come in for, again, technically 4 because my deck is
Yeah.
all attacks. So then I take 1, blocking with 3 cards, which I hate. But I think I have to. Yeah, let's block for 5.
Okay, we'll get going.
Okay.
Swing Raiden for 4.
Raiden for 4. I'm gonna block for 3, so I'll put it to 4.
They'll pump it to 5.
Pump it to 5.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah.
No, I'll give it go again.
Oh no.
So you'll take 2.
I'll take 2.
And then we'll come with the Bolt Courage for 4. On hit,
Mm.
death. I'm floating still.
That sucks. I'll block for 5.
Yep.
Bad spot to be in.
Well, I have no cards in Soul, and you live through it, so we'll see what I draw. We can definitely dead draw here. That's always the thing that happens in Bolton.
Just pass it back.
Alright. Well, that's not a dead draw. Kind of is, kind of isn't. So we'll pitch... That's so weird, actually. Is that correct? It's pitch that, play that, charge that, just to do that, and then... Yeah, that's correct. We'll play V. Charging Illuminate.
Okay.
Coming in. So, the hand is awkward. So, we have 2 Vs in hand. We have a CNC and Eliminate. Really, what we like to do is play both, like this Illuminate at the end of the chain. We can't do that right now. We don't have enough souls. So, what we're going to do is just play this, swing Raiden, and then hope that we can do this for a 5-card hand next turn. This should rip everything. So, this is coming in for 4. So, we're threatening 8, but in reality, it's 5 and it's 10. So, we're probably ripping his whole hand here unless he has non-attacks in hand. So, we're just hitting the magical break points of 1 damage here. And that's really what we're doing.
And charging the extra card doesn't change any of the math, right?
It moves it to 5, but if you're blocking with 2-3 blocks on each attack, it
Goes to
changes.
6, so
Yep.
it's not worth. It doesn't change anything on your end.
No, so we're just playing for next turn. We can't kill him this turn. We know that for a fact. Give go in.
Yep.
Swing before. Yep. And then we'll long pass.
Just pass him back.
And now we drew the nuts. So the actual nuts. We'll play V, pitching, being bravado, charging 1, and we'll have 1 floating. We'll have the go again. So like this time we'll definitely charge the 2 here. So this creates a quicken token. And then everything on the chain will be +2. 1 floating here.
So we'll block 6 here.
Yep. You're going?
Yep.
We'll thrust you for 6, 7, 8.
Block for 4.
Yep. Good game.
Good game. All right. Not bad. I thought that this matchup was going to be unfavored for you.
That's what a lot of people say. I disagree with them. I think it's closer to a 50-50.
Yeah, it didn't seem that bad at all.
No, you like when it comes to it, a lot of people play Tunic in this matchup, and they want to high roll you. That's what they're trying to do. And like I saw 3 Luminas that game, which helps me a lot. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't see Vs. So like we're gonna see 2 halves of the deck. We're gonna see our Vs. We're gonna see our Luminas. We might be seeing them together. We might not. You never know. So you just have to play around what you see. But yeah, the matchup is definitely not as bad as people make it out to be. Since he has to block to keep himself alive, which buffs the attack, why not go V sword into eliminate? We didn't have enough soul running. We had 0 in soul when we V'd, so I had to charge the illuminate. Otherwise, if we had 1 more in soul, the illuminate would have just won the game.
Let's run that back.
Yeah. So the one thing about Bolton is that if you're playing the deck correctly and your opponent's playing somewhat decent against you, every game's gonna get close. So like we're gonna have a life lead maybe at some points. They might have a life lead at some points. But we're going to eventually get to this game state where we're hedging our life to try to close out the game because we need to try to find a way to get them to block. So every game is going to seem close on this deck. I think I had one game. I had one game in my Battle Hardened that life totals weren't under 5 for each player, and that was the first game of the day. So it's just how it works. We kind of like leverage our life. We gain so much life in this deck that like we're okay with using our life total as a way to get advantage. I mean that's how most aggro decks play, but we're trying to block too. I think there's one turn where I didn't block that whole game. I think that's the one thing people need to realize is that this deck is meant to block every turn. Like it's very rare that
It's all like 3 blocks. Like it
is.
The Bolton blocks very well. Did you see that Bolton list that was running the sword and
oh
the
my
shield?
god, that was good. I know, man. It's great. It's actually funny. He runs it specifically for like a nerve wreck. It is, but the sword and shield. I'll start there. I'll get to your comment, Ronan. But like. He ran this specifically to fatigue Lexis.
I know.
That's what it was on stream.
It worked, right?
Yeah, it worked on stream. And so Lexis are now playing, because I think he had Warmongs in this day, he might not have. But either way, like, Lexis are starting to play Trench in the Bolton. Some are, not all of them. I don't think it's correct. Just to try to prevent the fatigue, because we can fatigue Lexi if we have the sideboard for it. But yeah. I guess we'll just keep it the same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to roll.
No.
I want to go second. I want my arrows.
Cool. Alright, so this hand's actually pretty awkward itself too.
Let's go.
So it's just like that's deciding what to charge. So like really turn 0, what we want to do, we never want to see a power card. And then but we're seeing power cards here, so we'll probably need to arsenal that. Like V is not that important in the Soul Bond build, but we really want to play around it. So we have the Banneret of Gallantry here, and we wish this was a yellow card, but like we're probably gonna pitch this or charge this. We're not gonna because we want to get the go again for the next turn. So just gonna pitch it, play take flight, charging, getting a quicken token, and then coming in for 3.
So I definitely want to load an arrow. So we probably have to keep this as our hand. No, we can probably do after this and block with these. So let's start with a block for 3.
So we'll pump it to 4 though.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me reset life totals.
Yeah, people are playing Trench into Bolton. Some Bolton lists do play Warmongs, especially lists that are trying fatigue.
So I'll take 1.
Yep. I'm going to move the end step.
I'm going to activate Voltaire, pitching a Sleep Dart.
Yep.
I'm going to load a Heat Seeker face up.
That's disgusting. Since this is not yellow, we can't really abuse them. We'd rather have a Courage token over a Quicken token. I guess with V in hand, we rather have the Quicken actually, probably. Or we can't really pressure anymore, so we're just in an Arsenal pass here.
Nice. I'm just going to be drawing 3 here. Nice. Not too bad on my end. Kind of nuts, actually. Take up Tunic.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and activate Voltaire. Loading in a Bolton shot, choosing +1.
Okay.
Coming in for 5.
We gotta take the 5. Like vanilla damage in this deck is very rare. We gotta go for it. Again, running no Sword Swing. We had a Quicken token on board. We'd rather keep it for the next turn. We don't want to waste our soul like that. The 3, we might leak a damage, but this is worth more than 1 damage.
Activate.
Yep.
Load a drill shot, choosing go again. Come in for 2.
Okay, so like that's gross.
Awkward numbers.
So drill shot has go again. So this is going coming in for 5. We don't want him to have a 6-card hand, so we're going to be blocking with the card from hand here, and play 1 card and 1 equipment. Unfortunately, Soul Bond doesn't give us. We don't have anything that gives us Soul Bond value here. We can use it and still just charge a card. We're going to keep these 2 cards in hand for sure, just because then we get this with this on hit. But otherwise, like we could just say. We could take the 2 here, just get the -1 on something, and then block the Heat Seeker out. If we really want to be greedy, we'd be threatening 4 at the end of our chain, threatening a Soul 2. But I think our equipment block is just so important, like in bigger scenarios, that we don't really care about the damage, because just since we're probably getting a life next turn either way. So it's going to be 4, gain a life, threatening 3 on Raid and Swing, holding the V in Arsenal, waiting for a better V turn. We're going to lose equipment here. That's fine. So it just depends on what we want to block with. I'll block here.
Okay. Decisions. So you're going to play a card. You are going to charge a card.
Yep, it already has go again. You know that.
There you go. I think instead of playing the Heat Seeker here, I'm just going to play the Arctic.
Okay.
Hopefully, cripple your turn a bunch, and then set up for a 5-card hand next turn.
Him playing Arctic here does suck. So basically now he's negating 1 life gain for us, which is okay, that's fine. But we get to throw 4 back at them, try to keep the game at parity here, because we have the 3 pitch in hand. So we'll pitch 3, just throw Eliminate at you for 4 go again.
It's not bad.
On hit, it goes to Soul.
I think I just take this.
Okay, so that pops in my Soul, and I will pass turn.
Take a Tunic. We will activate Voltaire.
Yep.
Loading in a Searing Shot with go again.
Yep.
Come in for 4.
I'll take 5.
Putting you down to 30. We will activate. Loading in a Withering Shot, choosing go again.
Yep.
Come in for 5 go again.
5. So he's going to be threatening his Heat Seeker with no... he has no pitch floating. We know that for a fact. So we don't care about the on-hit here. So we could go to 25. And then we'll be blocking the Heat Seeker here. But the thing is, like, we have a great hand for, like... Because we can go this, charging this, basically setting up for a turn after. Yeah, I rain for 0 all the time. I'm not going to do it on stream. It's just going to waste time. So this coming in for 5, it's interesting because we don't care about this trigger. We're not playing our Arsenal discard this turn. This hand's not that great for it. But now we want to determine if it's worth double blocking this and saving, like going 35-30 and then passing turn. You would have a 4-card hand afterwards. unless he just plays another card from hand. Like, could be a Codex, if he plays a Codex. Unless does Codex read that it has to be non-cards in Arsenal? I think it can, if you have an Arsenal slot, so I think you're fine. Yeah, so, and you can shoot another Searing Shot at us, which isn't, like, the best, but we're okay with that. We +1 soul off of this, and then we can also soul bond, and so we'll get advantage that way, too. So I think we're just going to block this out. I think what we're going to do with the first one is block 3 soul bond, and then we will choose the elect the charge with soul bond. So we'll go up to 3 in soul, and get a courage token.
So blocking 5, but preventing 1.
Blocking 5, having 1 for vintage floating.
So I actually think I like that you blocked this, and I don't think I want to shoot the Heat Seeker.
Oh, I blocked this incorrectly. Let me change
Yeah,
that.
Because I think that if I just Arsenal this
Actually,
card,
I did not block that incorrectly.
I can commit my snaps next turn and like go nuts with a 6-card hand. I'm not too scared of your technically 3-card hand with your Arsenal.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to stop there.
Okay. So that worked out really well for us. Like, we were willing to give up the turn, but in reality what happened was that we don't need to. And now I just get to pitch this and come at a CNC for 7.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, that's pretty
super gross.
disgusting.
I got max punished. This would have been such a good hand too.
Yeah, you don't get to keep it, bud. You get to either give me 3 cards or use your arsenal.
No, we're gonna. Oh, and it has the courage.
Yeah, it's 7.
Oh my god.
Again, we're just waiting. Like, this is actually a really big turn for us, but like in general, like we haven't hit any of our big turns yet. We do have one of our power cards in Arsenal, so we're just waiting to use it. We haven't had any great hands to use it on, so that's a big thing there. Just so everyone realizes. And it's via the Vanguard. That's what's in Arsenal, just waiting for us to be used.
This is a in the tank turn. So, how much does my 2 Arsenal cards matter?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I feel like these 2 cards just do not work the way I want them to. Like this one's gonna make me discard this one. If I play this one first, I can't play this one. So I think it's probably better to just block here.
Is that what we're waiting for? I mean, we're waiting for like a slight off turn for him, so like we should be able to play V next turn.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna block for 8.
And this is a codex we lost too. Make sure you keep track of your codexes; they matter so much. So we're a-okay with that.
Super sad. Let's go ahead and activate Tunic and play out 3 of kind.
Yep.
Yeah, Drew. I'm eating those words now. Okay, so draw 3. Okay. So this is a dead card, for sure. So these are probably our pitch cards. Let's go ahead and activate... do we need to activate here? I don't think we do. Let's... attack with a pre-med. Attack with a death punch, pitching a pre-med, coming in for 6.
Okay, this is interesting. All the courage is gone. So this is really interesting with us because he's going to give us frailty. Like, if people give you blood rot, or if they give you, well, he might give sedation. If he thinks that we're just waiting for a card like to play, we've been saying on this Arsenal for forever, so maybe he'll give us sedation if this hits. Our hand's actually super duper awkward. We are probably blocking a crown here to get the Arsenal card away because we don't have a good out to this. This hand actually blows. Like, it looks really good, but we don't really want to see Lumina and V in the same hand, and let alone all 3 of our Vs are now on board somewhere. Not great. So normally I'd say take a turn off, but we need empty our Arsenal, and it's just rough. So he's breaking snips here. He snip snaps, and it's just weird. It's a very odd hand, so I think we have to give the 6 here. And that's okay. I think we hold on to... Yeah, it's okay. Like, we can block with these. We're going to tuck the other one, and then hopefully we just get a nice single turn. So we'll block 6 here.
Blocking 6. I'm definitely breaking snaps. The question is, what else am I doing this turn? We're gonna break the chain.
Okay, close it up.
I'm going to activate Voltaire.
Okay.
I'm not gonna load. I'm gonna play Codex.
You threw out this turn, did you not? I thought you
Oh,
threw
did I?
You threw
I
out.
did. You're right.
Yep.
Okay.
No, the death touch is still in.
Death touch is still there. Does that change anything then? Hold on. I'm still snapping. I'm just trying to decide. I might quiver here instead.
Quivering's good, and then you can always switch for Heat Seeker.
Yeah, so I'm gonna quiver. So reveal top card.
It's an arrow.
Lock.
Now that quiver's destroyed.
It's destroyed.
Card's really good against Bolton, but you gotta have a fuse card.
Yeah. So we're just gonna shoot the Heat Seeker.
Okay. So he already has one card in Arsenal. Does this read when this hits? It's just put the top card.
Yep.
He has no snaps, so actually this is really good for us because if he hits an arrow, he can't give go again unless it's a Bolton shot. So I think we're okay with this letting this hit. So I think we're going to try to salvage this turn by crowning away our Arsenal card, and then hopefully that we get a playable charge card this turn. So we'll do that. So we'll do that. Take 3, draw, and oh baby, we drew a charge card. We love to see it.
All right. So top card face up.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And it's the worst thing that he could have hit. It's all right. We're getting punished all over the place today.
All right. Back to you.
Yeah, it's all right. This is still a great. What's it called? This is still a great 3-card hand. So we're gonna charge, and we'll come in for 3 on hit. Go again.
3 on hit. Go again. Still have a card in hand. No blocks on this.
Okay. We'll close the chain here. Play Illumina,
Ooh, nice.
and then we'll come in for 4.
Very nice. Thinking. So this is gonna pay to put this in Arsenal. We're gonna shoot it. We're gonna play this, and then we can play that. Maybe. No blocks here.
Okay, keep going. So I'll reveal. It is a light card. I'll gain life, and then we'll swing.
28 all.
Yep, and I'll swing a second time.
No blocks.
All right, no go again. So reveal, and we whiff.
Nice.
So that goes to the bottom.
Did you draw into the Lumina?
No. I drew it on my turn. I drew it into Light the Way. So, like, I had a lot of one-cost charge cards, which is just not the way to go.
Alright, so let's go ahead and play the pre-med. Activate Voltaire,
Yep.
putting Searing Shot in, choosing Go Again. 7 Go Again.
That is a big one. We're taking the turn off here. I'll let you know that right now. His hand's nearly not that good. So we have some options here. So I always want to arsenal a charge card. So we're just definitely going to hold on to one card. And I always say just like wait, because this is just vanilla damage. This is 8 vanilla damage and then a ponder trigger. But he's going to get the ponder trigger here no matter what. We don't have a choice. But worst case scenario here, he has to get that frost lock out of arsenal. So he's probably going to shoot it at some point. He has no snapdragons. We're going to definitely block this, I think, just to save the life. This is like too much life to even risk. But thankfully for us, we have a card in hand that lets us build advantage. So we're going to definitely block with our Soulbound. And then we have 2 choices here of charge cards to keep. We can either keep Prayer and try to go for one big turn. It depends on where we are life total-wise. I think we're at a point in the game where we do need to try to make a massive push. So I think Prayer's like a good arsenal here. It can create some big advantage. We've already seen all 3 Vs, so we haven't seen any beacons yet. So what this card does allows us to try to dig over a beacon even further if we hit the yellow. We have seen a lot, we've seen a handful of reds. We haven't seen a lot of them. So more than likely we will hit a red, but we're going to risk it anyways. Because I think we're at that point in the game where he's going to play the 6-card hand. We're going to lose our line. We need to gain momentum some way. And that's what this card lets us do. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to block 7. And then we're going to opt to charge. I'll charge a Banner of Courage.
This
And
is 8, right?
so no, this blocks because this had a -1 on it.
Oh.
So and then I'll have 1 prevention floating.
Okay.
Yeah.
In reactions,
Yep.
I'm going to play Ran Razors.
Okay. So
I'm going to 9.
Yep. And I'll take 1, 2 from the Searing Shot, and you'll get your.
Get my Ponder token.
Yep.
And then we will shoot the Frostlock. This is coming in for 5. Your cards and activated abilities cost 1 more.
I'm just gonna pass and take 5.
Putting you down to 21.
You get your Ponder trigger first.
Ponder trigger first. I know how to play this deck.
I got my Courage token.
Arsenal.
I'm just gonna pass turn because we have nothing to do, and that's okay. We're just gonna Arsenal this fun prayer and draw. Hope that we see some power cards here, or something that makes our turn interesting. Well, this turn's actually not too bad, but we'll see. We're probably gonna play. We can probably play a 3-card hand off of this. We can just block out depending on how good his turn is.
Oh,
we'll
man.
make that decision when we see his turn.
This is a hand.
The hand of all hands. Is it a Ranger hand or Code
I'm
X?
gonna activate Lexi. Let's go ahead and pitch to activate
It's a
Voltaire.
Ranger hand. We love to see it.
+1 on the Falcon Wing.
I'll take 4. I'll take 4.
Okay. Activate Voltaire. Loading a drill shot, choosing +1.
I think you give go again.
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get this back.
Yeah, I mean you get a Ponder Shogun, so you can just because you get the Ponder, you get to play, so you get to play it. So give it go again. Go in for 4. It's already on a break point. You can play the Codex, grab whatever 0 cost, probably a Searing Shot or another drill shot because you can threaten breaking this.
Yeah, that's better.
Yep,
That's better.
yep. And then you get to Ponder. So no matter what, you get a 5-card hand next turn.
Look at you playing both decks.
Yeah.
I'll attack for 4, go again.
Well, this sucks. I don't really want to lose the value on this, but I think we're just gonna have to lose it. 'Cause yeah, you threaten whatever you want to threaten. I think we're okay. Well, if we pitch for that, play that. How do we play our turn then? That's fine. We don't want to lose it, so we'll block 5 here.
Okay. Let's close chain.
Yep.
I will play the Codex, and I'll probably get back the Searing Shot here.
Then I get a frailty token too.
Yeah. Give me that. Give me this.
Drill shot's okay too because it can strip my armor block. It just depends on what you prefer, damage or it equates to the same, right? So,
I think I want the Searing Shot.
okay. I will just take the 5.
12.
Yep.
Ponder's gonna break. I will arsenal that. Back to you.
And this is why we arsenal the Bellona, because we really need a big turn. Didn't see any big cards, so we're still looking for Lumina. We have 2 left in deck. We're looking for Beacon. We have all 3 of them left in deck, and we've seen a lot of cards in deck already. So what we're going to do is we're going to pitch this Engulfing Light, play our prayer, reveal. Well, it's another prayer. So that goes the hand. I have to charge a card. So there's never a point where we double prayer here, is there? I think that there's a risk here. I think we can. So I think we can charge. No, because we have to double charge then, and that's not great. We don't have Beacon out. Like with the frailty, this sucks. He's just gonna take any damage we throw. So we can wait till next turn and play it. And we threaten hitting with that and holding on to that. Yeah. So we'll charge the light the way, going up to 6 in soul. And then I'll play a Bolt of Courage coming in for 5 at you. On hit, draw a card.
It's a pretty good on hit.
Yep.
I haven't seen many beacons, have I?
You have not seen a single beacon yet.
I know your tricks.
I mean, you know what my card in hand is.
Oh, that's right. It's the prayer.
Yep.
Yeah. Block for 6.
Okay, we will give it go again. Well, Iron Sun.
Okay.
And then we'll come at you for 2 on hits. Courage token.
Yeah, we're just gonna take the 2.
Okay. And then I'll get a Courage token again, and then we'll Arsenal. So basically we're looking for the same turn that we just had. Hopefully that works out. We lose the Frailty. He only gets 3-card hand, but he probably has a 3 oak. And we'll draw up and pass here.
Activate Tunic.
Wow, crazy. I know we need him to whip it. We're in actually a really bad spot here. We need it. We have not seen... drawing that whole power card hand really hurt us.
Yikes.
And maybe that's good for news bears. Who knows?
Activate Lexi.
Blue? Okay.
Yeah, like I said, yikes. Thinking.
This
Such
turn can be
awkward.
really crazy. Hopefully you can't threaten 13. 3-0 turn, I doubt that. But really in the blue, it gives me some hope, so.
Very awkward. We can do that. Yeah, let's do that. Activate Voltaire.
Yep.
Loading in a Searing Shot. Choosing Go Again.
Yep.
Coming in for 2 Go Again.
We'll take the 3.
I'm going to
Shock.
activate Shock Charmers
Okay.
once.
And I'll take 4.
And then I will follow that up with an Infecting Shot for 3.
So is there... Yeah, we'll take 3. I think we'll take the risk here.
Give you a Blood Rot.
That was a rough hand for him.
That
We're
was
okay with
so
that.
rough.
So this game comes down to if I hit off this prayer. I'll let you know that right now. So we'll find out because this is what this card is meant to do. I need to figure out what I want to pitch though. It's definitely this. So we'll pitch the Banneretta Salvation here. Is it that? I feel like it's this. I don't know why. I just feel like it's that. Go into that. No, it's pitch this. We'll pitch the Banneret. We'll reveal if it's yellow. We get it, and it is yellow. Okay, we got it. We'll charge our Spirit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, turn's still not great. So we'll come in for 5 again on hit draw.
So I know you have a Take Flight.
Yep. Mysterious card in hand too.
I'm gonna block for 6.
Thinking here on what I want to do.
I think I'm looking to take a reset turn next turn.
That's what it looks like here. It's weird because I can go down to 3 and you're threatening. I could just go swing this, go to 19. So I'm gonna go again. I don't know actually how much is in soul here. I think it's only 5. It is 5. I think I have to go down to 3 and arsenal this card, so I guess it is throw that. So we will give go again.
Okay.
Go to 4. Come in for 3 go again.
No blocks here.
Okay. And then 3 more.
No blocks.
And then we'll move to arsenal.
Okay.
I'll take 2.
Take 2. Put you down to 3. We're gonna take a Tunic. I'm going to activate Lexi, flipping up an Arctic Incarceration.
You got it.
I'll give you a Frostbite. Let's have you discard a card unless you pay 2.
I will discard actually here.
Okay. Let's have you discard a card unless you pay 1.
That is rough. We'll pay 1.
And then we will play the Arctic Incarceration.
Give me the
We'll
frostbites.
get a 4.
I'm just gonna pass turn.
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
I'm locked out there.
Alright. Let's draw a playable hand.
How about we don't? Can we not? Can we do threaten only 6 damage here?
This is pretty playable.
Okay.
We're gonna activate Voltaire, loading in a Falcon Wing, choosing +1. I'm gonna play a Rain Razors, and then 3 of
Real okay. All right, let's see it. All right, yeah, this game's over.
Cool. So I don't need to do that now. Let's go 6. Go again.
We'll block 6. Finally seeing a beacon there. We just
Activate, choose +1, come in for 8.
that's game. I can only block 6. I'll take 2 on my turn.
And then nothing to pay for the Blood Rot.
Yep, nothing to play with that.
Alright. It is 7 o'clock. We usually play for around like 8:15, 8:30. I think the Icelander games are going to go a little
They will.
longer. So we'll probably call it on the Lexi matches. We're going to take a quick, maybe like 3-minute break. And then we'll be right back for the Icelander games. So we will see you guys in a few minutes.
We're back, guys. We are going to play our Icelander versus Bolton matchup now. So I'm going to be playing the Icelander side instead of Rob this time. We'll see how this goes.
This matchup is awful for Bolton. Like, I will just say that straight. It is not great. Like the Lexi, I would say, is like closer to a 50-50. The Icelander is probably shooting around 30% for an okay Bolton player. and then probably 40%. I think I have a 40% win rate. I have a 100% win rate in events. I've not lost an Icelander in an event, which is crazy to think.
It feels good, doesn't it?
It feels amazing.
That was me playing Viscerai against Icelander when Icelander was really hot. I don't know why I was winning so often.
Yeah.
I figured the matchup out and mentally, like, I knew when to do stuff, and it just, like, it was insane. Like, I played, when I was going over my Viscerai stuff from Battle Hardened PTI event, I played one of the pro kids, Lucas, his name was, on Icelander, and, like, just absolutely dumpster fired him somehow.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, I'm like, cool. I've lost, like, one Icelander matchup in big events, and that was at Calling Indy against Alexander Moore.
I mean,
That was Boltyn meta, and he was still on the he was on this list, the Arcane. So like I was not mentally prepared for it, but hey.
they is still.
So we are playing the Arcane style list, whether you know that or don't know that.
I see. I looked at the both these lists were both posted in chat,
Yeah.
so I saw both of them beforehand just to see.
Does your gameplay change between Iyslander and Arcane list?
Well, like gameplay wise, yeah, because like so in Icelander is actually a lot easier for Bolton because you're throwing. We can block. Like our turns are so great. Block. We're finally playing 2 current. We outvalue Icelander actually. Now this Arcane stuff sucks. Like when it comes down to it, we're like trying to abuse our soul bond. Like this card gets so much value in the matchup, which we'll go over. But like it's just. Like this matchup is really tough to play. So if you're a Bolton player watching this and you're trying to learn this matchup, it is just a lot of practice. It's gonna feel awful. Even when you win, it feels awful. But the best thing about winning this matchup is that when you win, it feels amazing. It's just when you lose, it's kind of like I didn't get to play the game, which might just happen here tonight. We might just sit here for an hour and just say you are locked out of the game. Like that can just happen.
For all the times you have triple lumened me, you deserve it.
Oh, hey, I might do it tonight too. It won't be my first time doing it against an Icelander. Which is crazy.
Do you sideboard differently if you know that they're one build or the other?
No, I play the same way. Because all the cards block 3, everything pitches the same. We play CNCs and Bolt matchups. I know it's weird. That's like the one weird card because it's like counterintuitive. They can just instance out the
That's
ice.
a lot of damage still.
That's the thing, right? So like it can outvalue, especially against this spell slinging list. Like their average damage threat, not including Waning Moon, is about 5. Including Waning Moon, it's about 8 to 9, 8 to 7, depending on when they moon you. You're a child. At night.
At night only. Oh man. We haven't play tested a lot.
I know, it's been a while.
long time.
The professionalism of the stream is gone now that Chris is sitting.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
100%. There's no professionalism anymore.
Not between us two.
No, I mean, have you seen our text message chain?
Oh my god.
There is no text message chain. It's just TikToks.
It's just Chris is sending me fun TikToks.
Fun TikToks. All right.
But this dice roll actually matters. So we both want to go first. So.
Yep.
Oh well, you get it.
I get to
Enjoy.
go first. Alrighty. So we always start with the good old tunic. And I'm guessing we just want to set up really, really strong turns. And you're on AB
2.
AB 2.
AB 2, AB 3 on my turn for the first attack. It's not AB 3. It's AB 2 plus 1 prevention on the first attack. This hand would have been crazy turn 0. I'll just put it that way. I'm very sad.
We're just going to set up an Insidious Chill out of the gate.
Okay, well, this is where we cry.
And then we are going to...
Are you mooning?
I don't think so. I think we're just going to go to end step.
Okay.
So I think getting an Insidious Chill out early is
It's really
pretty
good.
reasonable.
Okay, so our hand's actually like not. It would be great if you had no response to this because then we get to go get our. We're probably cracking Snappies turn 0. We're gonna charge our Banner of Protection. We're gonna go get our Spirit. And we're gonna Arsenal Illumina. Like that's like ideal turn 0 for us because Spirit of the Arena is like our best card in this matchup. Because it stops blizzards if they're on it. Like it stops a lot of things. So what we're gonna be doing here. Banner of Protection is like the big reason why this matchup's playable. Because we're going to be sitting on these spell bonds, just waiting for our turn to strike. So like we're have these Aegises out, and then we're going to just wait for one big turn. He can't have this Insidious chill out for us to do that. So now we have to wait 3 turns to actually play the game. So we're just going to take it slow, place it in our arsenal, take some damage, try to like prevent as much as we can. Leverage this 4 life lead that they give us. Thanks LSS for making this hero 36 life. Anyways, I will charge going Engulfing Light, charging Banner of Protection, and I'll get a Spellbane Aegis token. So this coming in for 2 on hit, go to Soul.
Yeah.
Any response?
I believe so.
Soul Bond is also there. So
Yeah.
Can you respond to that trigger?
he can. Oh, it's not a trigger. It's an
It's just a
charging is a cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as I charge, then you can
It's
respond
gone,
after
yeah.
charging.
It's a weird setup.
pretty strong.
It's
Yeah,
really good. It
that's
prevents,
why.
the matchup's like that's why the match was winnable. Like
Yeah, yeah.
like
Because you play on, I have to try to play on my turn or on my personal turn more than yours. Just gonna see what you end up doing. We'll respond with a blizzard first.
so.
Giving it frostbite.
Yep. I will not pay.
Okay. We'll let that resolve, and then we will. Just gonna block 3,
Okay.
and then yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pass turn. So did I step anything?
Just think of where we're at. Yeah, we'll moon you.
Yeah,
You cannot move.
Oh yeah, I didn't play a non-attack. Thank you. I always forget that. All right, go ahead.
Instead of Archer.
Yeah.
I'll do an Arsenal. So I get to choose between which 2 I want to Arsenal. This card is stronger in this matchup, so I'm just going to Arsenal this. If I end up losing this to, like, pitching for damage, whatever. We want to find Erna as soon as we can, though. So if we can find it, we find it. If not, no worries. Draw.
All right.
Well, that's not great. Well, that's not great. Well, that's awful.
Tunic.
Yep.
We're gonna play a cold snap, pitching a cold snap. Do you want to freeze?
It is frozen.
And then draw a card as well.
So did you play that from Arsenal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Got a Spellbane already. We'll moon you.
Yeah, I'll block 2.
Go to end phase.
Yeah, you're all good. So, our hand's pretty dead, so we're just pitching to block as much damage as possible. If we get to throw this back, that's great. Hopefully we get to hold on to this card too. We might not be able to, so be it. I can't really do too much. So I'm just going to throw a Command and Conquer at you for 6. Anything in response?
One card hand still.
We'll go and Arsenal Frozen.
We will respond.
Yeah.
Play Frosting.
Yeah, I'll take one. Take
Let's
6.
go.
Yep.
Cool. And then we will. We'll moon you.
Yeah, we'll take 3.
And then we will
6 big ones.
block 6.
Okay, I'll pass turn. Get this Frostblade out of here. Arsenal and freezes.
Yeah, Chris, I always forget Blizzard's not a non-attack. So Tunic,
Yep.
move end step.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll play Light the Way. Charging. So it's so weird here. He'll never let this hit. There's like 0 shot. If I charge a yellow, he lets us hit. Like, this is fine to keep. If we want to pitch it, we're probably breaking snips here anyway. So it's like we're preventing some damage. Like, it would be nice to charge this, and if he lets it hit, he might. No, we get a pretty good turn out of this, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So I'm going to charge. You know what? I'm going to charge it either way, I think, because we get the 1 prevented here, and we can play through off Frostbite. And if we lose this off of Chill, so be it. If he has a blue Ice Vein in Arsenal, I mean, we can't do much about that. So we will charge. Come in for 2, on hit, go again. Anything in response?
I think you guys missed a spell that Aegis trigger.
No, I get to choose.
He chooses when it goes off.
You get to choose?
He gets to choose when it goes off. So he just gets to sit there on it.
So that's
And
why this
build
is
them
so
up.
crazy for this matchup. Eventually, I get to just let this resolve. So
Yeah, it's Spell Void, not Ward.
yeah,
Yep, it's insane.
would be even crazier though. I can play in every matchup. You like, oh, this reads gain of life. I charge it, gain of life. I don't want it. It's great. I wish that what protection did, but nope, it's just Spell Vein.
No response. We'll go to no blocks.
Yeah, we'll grab it. So I'll beacon, removing. If he has the. That's the problem here. If he has the sink here, like, I don't want to remove 2, so I'll remove 1. I'll go grab a Spirit of Arena.
Gotcha. That go in the field right away?
No, it goes to the
Okay.
end. So coming in for 3, on hit, go again.
We will sing it.
I will crack Snapdragon Scalers here. Anything in response to that?
Interesting.
Actually, I don't need to. I can give go again. It's +1. I'll give go again. Anything in response to that?
Still got
1 card
2
in
card
hand,
hand,
and then Spirit.
1 in arsenal.
Do you want to cut?
Not playing this matchup often. I don't know when I do certain things. I've got 2 options to play out. Being a disruptive player.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, hell yeah.
Like, what?
Oh.
See what I mean? So, like, there's argument to both sides of it. And I don't know when the right time is to do which one. Because both of them are phenomenal.
I think you should
Maybe we
have.
just crack Stormies right now.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think you should have taken the sync trigger. I don't know why you didn't.
Yeah, take it then.
With this
that
one?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Hmm?
Because I was holding on to it because I was guaranteed for the next.
Sure, I get that. Yeah, this is still fine. Because now you can play the card in Arsenal.
Yeah.
So you respond.
Yeah, we're gonna respond.
Mhm.
I'm just thinking I'll play a line on above it. So
Ah.
we will channel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun one.
I don't like that.
What? I'll pass turn.
You just time walk.
Oh yeah.
I'll draw 2 cards.
I see the play
I
line.
think you
now.
moon there also.
Yeah, you moved me here probably.
You have 1 floating off the channel.
Oh wait, do you get the channel trigger though? You want to keep channel up if you can. So.
Yeah, because he has.
Oh,
he has 1 floating.
so I have 1 floating off of the heart,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you can just you can.
So we tunic, and then we moon.
Okay, so I will pay 1. I'll take 1 damage.
Sounds good.
Take 1.
So that's mine. That's yours. And then we start turn tunic,
Yep.
and then we will cornet peek. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We will pay 1.
Do you see my argument though on both sides?
Yeah, but I think that this is better for
Yeah.
Bolton.
We're just gonna pitch, charge, and then probably pass turn.
I just don't know when to move against it.
Yep, channel.
Channel, ice.
So I'll pitch my beacon here because I want to keep it. Because we'll probably shuffle our deck again. If not, if we somehow get to the late game, that late of game, we'll see it. But I imagine we might see it already. We'll play a Light the Web and then charging our Spirit of Erna. So coming in for 2 on hit, go again. Having 1 resource floating here.
Chris, I think Kraken Stormy's there was the play.
It was so correct.
It was so correct.
It was like, well, I wanted to do it.
I would never. I've done it 1 time. Alright, so... Coming in for how much?
2 on hit, go again. No cards in hand. 1 resource floating, soul bond trigger floating.
Ooh. Yeah, we will just block for
The brain freeze. Okay, I'll pass turn. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I'll block the pass turn. I can't get going. Nor do I want to. And then I'll draw.
Sounds good. We will Tunic.
Yep. Sweet.
I'm gonna play an Ice Vein Fused,
Yep.
so Insidious trigger.
So this is he didn't pitch an ice card, so this is important to pay attention to. This CLF is gone this turn, so we're losing 2 cards here for sure. So we're trying to figure out if we want to take this 5 first. So first we're gonna pitch, no matter what. We're gonna pitch that card because we have 2 of it. So we want to so since there's no ice card, we just want to figure out if we're gonna take this 5 first or not. It's up to us. So we're basically saying, hey, they're gonna do 2 on hit. Draw a card, gain a life, which is fine. That's okay. Otherwise, that would put us down to 30, and then we throw any more cards out of his hand to try to slow him down. Thankfully, one of the chill's gone. We have 2 more to play through, unfortunately. But we had our spirit out, so eventually we can try to find our big turn. This hand doesn't cause our big turn. I think we just take the 5 here and then see what he does. So I'll take 5, and then I'll pay again for chill.
Okay.
So if you want to...
That goes... Good. And then we will moon you.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Arsenal and pass.
Okay.
Channel blows up.
Yep. I'll play both cards charging. So this coming in for 2 on hit, draw a card, on hit, gain a life. A lot of on hits.
On hit this, on hit that.
You didn't even know it.
Interesting.
So with Lumina and Arsenal we have right now, we're waiting for a bigger turn. You can play your turn. I'm just explaining what's going on through my head.
What are you gonna say, Ron?
What's up?
Never mind. I think you're good.
Oh, you're delayed. That's why.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It looked like the stream died for a second.
Oh,
No,
okay, okay. But yeah, so as Chris is playing his turn out, we have a Lumina. So what we're gonna do here, if he lets us hit, we're gonna see what we draw, gain the life, and then we can always get our action point back from Lumina. If we draw a yellow, then we can go 4 and 4. So a 10, 11 damage turn, which we're okay with. We're trying to win a race here eventually. Threatening gaining 2 life as well. So I mean, it'll put us back up to possibly 31. So that's great, but I doubt he's gonna let this hit. And we don't have cards in hand to pitch for Lumina, KC, CLFs, Blizzards, whatever. So we need to always have cards to pay for Frostbites. Unfortunately, right now we're just kind of getting frozen out of the game, which is fine. That's expected. That's how this matchup goes. We're waiting for 1 big turn to try to claw back in. So
I got a weird hand where I want to set up and do stuff, but I don't think I can do it all. So I'm just triple checking some lines here. This might be an extra card. So we're gonna block 3.
okay, I'll pass.
Okay.
Anything in that step?
No.
Okay. I'll
Yeah, nothing.
yeah, I'll drop.
So start of my turn, we're gonna take up Tunic again.
Yep. Another Ice Vein.
Fused.
Okay, so we're paying attention to his
Insidious.
fuse cards too. So he's Ice Veining and fusing. So first Insidious Chill. We'll give him 2. We'll give him this Cataclysm. Again, same thing as before. If this is coming in for 5, I think we just have to take it, go to 23, because we're trying to set up a big board for when this chill runs out. If it gets a chill again, then we're probably just going to lose the game. We can't. It's really hard for us to play through 2 chills. So we'll take 5, and then I'll pay 2 again. Pay 2 there. Yeah.
Ammonia.
We'll take 2.
Arsenal pass.
Yep. I'll come at you with Engulfing Light, charging Bannerite Gallantry, going to 2 there, getting a Quicken Token. Where the hell are my Quicken Tokens there? 2, 2, 2. Oh, they're there. So, a board full of tokens here. A 3 on it goes to Soul. You know, you haven't lost a single life. Yeah, you could just take it.
Just take a little bit. It's surprising, like, playing a different style deck into your deck.
Yeah.
Because I've always played aggro decks into you, and it's just like a whole different world. And I'm like, oh my god, I have breathing room. It's not a race.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
It's not done in 2 to 3 turns like our normal games are. So like, I'm able to breathe, and I'm like almost too much time to breathe.
You're
I
in
can
a
do
good
this
spot
and this
right
and
now.
this and this.
You're in
But,
a crazy good spot right now.
I'm in an insane spot too with my hand, and I'm just trying to again
Figure it out. Yeah.
figure out the little puzzle that's in front of me, because I can easily block with 1 card and kind of chain the same system that I've been chaining on.
That's how you win this matchup. That's how you do it. You just keep freezing me out.
It's just a matter of which way we do it. So your AB2.
I have no cards in hand.
Yeah. I think we block 3 here.
Okay, I'll pass turn.
Sounds good. I think we Fuse with an Insidious.
I'll Is it discard and let's pay 2? It's so weird. Like, this hand is so crazy if you don't have Insidious Chill. Like, kind of just go off. That sucks that you slide 1 thing on the Insidious. Oh, this is rough.
These low.
Yep. And you fuse with another Insidious. I saw that there.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
That was my thought process. Is do I just play the second Insidious and just like absolutely rip your hand on the next turn? But you can still do a lot with.
I'll discard Illuminate,
Okay.
and then I'll pay 2, break Spellbane to prevent all of it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go to end instead.
So with me seeing that he has the Insidious there, I need to try to force my hand here. So like, it sucks that he saw his Insidious turn 0. He got to go first. Like, it's just everything in this matchup is just not going well for us, which is fine.
That's what I thought.
But unfortunately, we're gonna have to charge this. Like, we're losing a lot of our win cons here. It's just things are just not going great for us. It's already a bad matchup to begin with. It's just how it works. So we'll come in for 3, charging, coming in for 3, on hit, draw a card, go again.
I think we respond here. So let's play. Yeah, we're gonna respond with a channel.
Okay.
No cards in hand currently.
It's on hit draw.
Yeah.
So I get a Frosty here as well.
Yep, you're gonna get Frosty. We're going to grab our Tunic and moon you right away.
I'll take 2.
Yep. I think we have to do that before the on hit if we let it hit, which I think we're going to. If I want to do the. Yeah, we'll let it hit.
Okay, so you'll take 3.
Yep.
I'll draw. And then we'll swing right in, pitching 2 for 3.
Yeah. Not great, but we're okay with it. I think we're okay with taking more here.
I would hope so.
Yeah, we're gonna take 3 here.
All right, I'll pass there.
Yep.
Oops, sorry.
That goes there. So I'll start a turn Tunic.
Yep. Insidious. Yep.
Play the Insidious, and then move to end step.
Channel.
Channel's gonna get 1 tick on it. This one's got 3 on it.
This turn is so close to being crazy.
I keep reading Chris's last comment and keep like mentally thinking about cracking Stormies.
Why didn't I crack them? I don't know. We're really close to being able to just do like 20 damage through your shit. We're 1 resource short. We drew a red. This is really tough. So we don't have go again in here until we have to pitch. We can try to hold on to this. I think that's the best play. We might play this turn. We'll just see what he responds with. Again, he'll have Insidious up. It's going to be rough. We need to try to find a turn where he can't fuse anything, which is going to be rare, but it's a thing that we have to do. So I'll play Light the Way, pitching Beaming Bravado, charging, getting a Quicken token, and then this is coming at 1 floating, coming in for 3 on hit go again.
So the on hit go again is pretty interesting. I think I have a dead card again. Not a dead card, but like this continuous blocking of 1 card and shutting your turn down has been working pretty well. And I think I'm set up pretty okay for next turn. Yeah, we're just gonna block 3 here.
Okay.
I think you, yeah.
Okay, so I have so we're gonna pass turn, not pass turn. We're gonna close combat here. So now I have an option here. So he has a CLF up. I need to force cards out of his hand. I think I'm really behind here.
You don't have go again, right?
No, I don't. But I can create action points.
Yeah.
And I get a Quicken token. I'll be charging.
That's fair.
So I don't have to even use soul. I don't have to give my. Well, that's the big.
That's
thing.
big, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you have Lumina.
Yeah, that's
sitting.
the thing. So I could play the Lumina here, risking him not having the ice card, because then I only get to swing once. He instantly responds with it. Then I get to swing once. It's sad. It's so weird, but like if he just Insidious chills me next turn, it's just crazy. So I mean, so nobody has a Brain Freeze or something in Arsenal. I think we just have to go for it. So I'm gonna play Lumina Instance. This will generate an action point. Any response to that?
Unfortunately, we're gonna get punished here. So no response.
Oh, that's great. No.
Yeah.
I'll come in for 4 go again.
And we got 2 swings.
2 swings for 8.
Two
and
swings
then
for 8
possibly
total.
gaining a bunch of
2, right?
Yeah.
So possibility of going 22 to 21.
Yep.
Fortunately, I need my whole hand to do what I want to do. I don't need my Arsenal card, but it's kind of stuck there now. I think we have to eat it all.
Okay, so take 4.
So we're gonna take 4 here.
I'll reveal the top card. It's a light card. I'll gain life.
Yep.
And then I'll come at you for
I'll
again.
take the next 4.
Okay. And then I will gain another life.
So exactly where I thought we'd be. So we're even again. You'll see why.
Yeah. This is fine. Like that's a big turn for me, but like I'm still behind here. I used power cards to get even with you.
Yeah.
I didn't. Like I don't have any beacons. They're all at the bottom of the deck. Like I already know that. Like I got frozen through. Like this is not going great for me.
So Tunic. We're gonna play an Aether Ice Vein,
Fusing?
fusing with a Aether Hail.
Okay. So, coming
So
in.
Insidious Chill.
Pay 2.
Yep. And then coming in for 4.
We will pay 2, take 2,
Okay.
and then we'll pay 2 as well.
Gotcha.
Oh, wrong one.
And
Let me change
then
how I pitch this.
yeah, you're good. You're good. You got 1 card left in hand.
Yep.
We're gonna bring you for 2.
We'll take 2.
Yeah. All right. I'll move to end step. Channel will blow up.
Yep.
I think taking the damage I took to do
It's
that
fine.
back was
like
fine.
you'll make me lose my whole hand. Like,
Yeah.
There's no crackback. I'll move to Arsenal.
Sounds good. And then I get to reset up. Okay. So we're gonna start with the Tunic.
Yep.
Just trying to think of what the most. I need to get my Arsenal card out because I unfortunately stuck a red card in there.
Yeah.
But we are going to play an Aether Hail, pitching a Frost Hex. So coming in for 4.
I'll take the 4.
And then we'll swing 2 at you.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep it all in. We're gonna I think Sage thinks it was wrong to play to not.
Oh, to take all that damage?
I mean, there's a chance. It's like a big life lead. It ripped my whole hand. I think it's fine. I don't think it. What do you want him to break storms there? I guess he could and just push the Ice Vein 1. If it's 1 swing, he has to take the 4 there. It's weird, right? I guess it rips the V. So
I think arsenaling that Aether Hail
was
what
probably
got
incorrect.
stuck.
I think
It got
greedy
stuck.
with
It was a dead card, and
Yeah.
the turn. I don't think I took any. Oh, I let you draw on a turn that you didn't need to. So I moved to end step. Yeah.
So I'll play Beaming Bravado, charging Banneret.
3 cards in hand.
Get 3 cards in hand, 7 in soul.
So
This comes in and it will get me a courage token. So I'm holding on to these cards. Oh my gosh. I think block and play hail. Oh, just block and play the hail. Okay. Yeah, that's probably correct. Because it gives you the lifesteal difference.
yeah, I mean, but we're right back to where we were.
One's in banished, throw right bottom of my deck.
Yeah.
This game is basically over. I don't have beacon availability anymore. Okay.
Ooh, the fuse card. We'll fuse it with an Insidious. What are you doing?
Pitching for.
Oh yeah, fuse. Yep.
Actually, I'll discard first.
Sorry.
And then you get the C. Enjoy the 1 cost.
Okay, cool. So I can't do anything with them. And that's not a nice card, so it is what it is. We are going to set up. Is it just 2? Or
It's 3.
It's 3.
It's 3 because I charged the yellow.
Yeah. 2 cards in hand still. We know they're both take flights, so you can beaming, take flight, Raven. Am I wrong?
That is something I can do.
Yeah.
Whether I do it or not.
Yeah,
is up to
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
It's your decision, actually, to make.
Play that. All right. We're gonna take 3 here.
I'll go again.
Yeah.
4 go again.
Yeah.
Coming
3
for
again.
4.
Oh, 4. So we take 4, go to 15, and then we take 3, go to 12.
I would actually be in a crazy good spot if I had access to beacon this game. That's
Yeah,
actually the
yeah.
crazy thing. I would actually be in a very winning position here. Fortunately, not how you draw cards sometimes.
One card floating. Or one
pitch
resource.
And then Spellbound is still sleep.
Yeah. No block.
Okay.
Take 3?
Take 4.
Swing 3. And then I'm going to take 3 here.
Okay. Move down to 7.
Yep. I don't like the way the hand setup is right now, but we're okay.
It's good draw, bad draw, good draw.
So we're gonna Aether, Ice Vein, fusing with Insane Insidious.
Yeah, I'll discard. And then I'll... Oops, wrong card to discard. This is rough. I'll take 4, and I'll discard again.
We'll go to end step. I think I personal that, yeah.
I'll play Light the Way, charging, getting a Spellbait Aegis. Woo!
Excuse me.
So coming in for 3 on hit, go again.
3 on hit, no go again. On hit, go again.
No cards in hand, so if you can do 9 damage to me. Okay, I do 9.
No.
Okay.
No. So I think we play that out now. Oh. No block. So the interesting thing is we do have you at a low health point. And I have a turn that I can respond with by taking a good chunk of your cards on my turn. So I think I'm gonna value that higher because then it just presents you with the same like continuous 3 or 4 attack. So I'm gonna go no blocks, reactions. I'm gonna sink below.
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't want to sink this card, but I feel like I should. We're gonna hold it.
Okay. I'll just I'll just drop and pass.
Hold my life, and then I think no, we're good. So we are going to start with the Winner's Bite.
I'll discard the CNC.
And then we will Cornet Peek you.
Yeah, I'll pay 1.
Okay. And then I think that's it. So I think trying to get you down to a 2-card hand was valuable.
Oh, I'm just gonna pass. So the reason why I'm passing here is my hand was pretty dead to begin with. I needed to keep everything to warrant it, and actually we were being in a really good spot if we could keep the whole hand. Unfortunately, we couldn't. Just how the matchup goes. Again, so what we have to do is pass here and just hope at some point he just dead draws 8 damage. So we're just gonna try to prevent and pitch and prevent it. If he thinks he can kill us through our 2-card hand, let him. Otherwise, we're not gonna worry. So move to end step.
We're gonna play a Insidious Chill.
Yep.
And then Moon.
Are you sure that's the card you want to pitch?
Yeah, we're looking at lethal range here.
Sorry. I think it is. Because like I wanna activate Insidious.
I don't think we do. I don't think we care.
If you prevent enough damage, he just dies.
I'm at 7 health.
Yeah. We'll moon you then.
Yeah, I'll prevent 2 of it and take 1, so I moved to 6. Like we're like it's just
that's fair.
I'll let Arsenal. You're worrying too much about controlling me in the late.
Yeah, I always forget how to switch off of that.
I'll just draw.
my turn. We just I think we just pitched the Blizzard to Cornet.
Yeah, I'll pay. Do I pay one there? Let's do that, and then into that. Yeah, that's pretty high. Okay, yeah, we'll pay one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Charging, coming in for 2 on hit draw.
So technically, right now, 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
1 hand, 1 in arsenal.
So you
one
could-
prevention floating. I have
I was gonna
potentially.
say technically you could have AB3, right? Or AB4.
Yeah.
How does this exactly work again?
It's just the first arcane damage. First damage I get prevented.
Okay, so 4. AB4 technically.
Yeah,
So
4 damage. You do 10.
you're 10. I have to do 11.
No, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm Bolton, just assume yellow.
That puts you at 10.
I'm at 6.
I mean,
There's 7 on the board, right?
yeah. I'm just triple checking it. Like I feel like I have it. I just want to triple check it.
7 on board, he just needs 3 in air. Yeah, that is correct.
So, I think we start with Tunic.
Yep.
To Striders. Pitching an Ice Vein. To play an Ice Vein, fusing it. So that gets that right, and then everything.
Then I'll take 3 here, because I'll do this.
Scalding,
And that's game.
and then Moon.
Good game.
It's interesting play style. Like,
It's very interesting here.
I mean, I saw a lot of my big powers early too.
I think we should play another one though, because like
I think
so.
we can squeeze one more in.
Lauren, I have to check my phone real quick.
Yeah.
I saw a phone call from somebody that usually is not awake at this time, so you can see.
Can you step out? You can.
I'm just gonna text him, and then if he calls again.
Not yet, Tim. I don't think. I don't think we messed with that yet. I've been personally on like a mini break. I feel like ever since I started playing this game, and maybe Alex can attest to this, like I have been non-stop in competitive mode and testing mode and playing mode and like every event I possibly can. I didn't miss many events. Like, so this is the one season because I can't go to Nats that I've decided to like take a good leave from. Leave and just focus on this stream. So playing different things, trying to have fun. Had a blast with Vincent and Blitz. Like that was.
It's cool. I played Bravo in Blitz again. Actually,
I thought so. I watched something happen and I saw the Bravo. Rob's got a cold foil Bravo.
I did too at one
Okay.
point, and I sold it. No, that was a lot of fun. Playing Bravo and Blitz, I just like tore down Pablo's list and like
Just built
I just wanted to have fun. Like I'm not.
you play the one blue Towering Titan.
I did not.
You need to play one blue Towering Titan.
I'm an aura guy, but I wasn't
I
playing
know.
on an aura build.
I know.
I would have loved to play more auras. I wanted to mess around with. I think I fatigued a chain. That was a lot of fun. Kasai is just an awful matchup for that deck though, so I don't even want to. So that's why I lost in finals.
Yeah.
But I played into Ice Lexi against it, and it was just awful for the Ice Lexi. Like I was just like, here's 3 turns of control in a row. Like Starstruck is a crazy card. I love it.
The Vincent deck that I played was super interesting. I ended up beating. My only loss on the day was against an Axe Decimator.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first this time?
Yeah, I'll go first. So going first in this matchup is actually very advantageous for Bolt. It's actually super important. It makes you get your first arsenal. If you don't get it, you're already a turn behind in the game, and you're already going to get time locked a lot. So you really, turn 1 is, like, turn 0 is super important. Get a card in soul, get to sculpt your hand out, have some fun with it. So this hand's, like, not great, but it'll do just fine. So what we're going to do is pitch for V and charge. So the reason why we're not arsenaling this card and arsenaling this card instead is because this one costs 0, that one costs 2. We get a courage token.
We'll just block 3.
Okay, you'll take 1. It's the light card. So because V works, you can block.
Oh!
Yeah, block differently if you
4.
want. Yeah,
Yep.
come in for 4.
Yeah, we'll block for 5.
Okay, I was with Arsenal.
Forgot that was a V for a split second.
It's all good.
Draw Tunic. Ooh, that's rough. It's not the way we want to start the game.
What we got?
I don't even know. I think we are just going to.
As he's thinking over there, we got the one card we wanted to see, so now we don't even have to waste beacons on this. So like this game's actually going a lot better for us than last game. Last game was probably one of the worst rolls we could have got. This game we're getting a really good roll off. We got a courage token, we got a bolt of courage. Like we're going to have a pretty good turn, so that's fine. We'll pitch and cover it. We don't need that card. He's just going to block it out either way.
Very unfortunate hand there. Arsenal pass.
Actually, we pitch for no, that's correct. So I'll start my turn by charging Bolt of Courage, charging Spirit of Arena. So this is coming in for 4 on hit, draw a card. And getting Spirit out turn 1 is like insane. Like this is like very advantageous for us. It'd be a lot better if we had a yellow in hand, but we have a red. Can't really do much about that. But
we're gonna go with no blocks.
I'll give go again. Yep.
Reactions.
Drew a sink. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna sink that.
So normally we would swing Raid in here, but we have a better Arsenal card, so we'll just play it. 4 on hit, go to Soul. It's just a better swing than Raid. We don't have any way to give Raid go again.
Don't want you.
Soul Show is crazy. It's awful into this matchup, though. We used to have to play it, but we did not.
Kind of don't want you to get Soul started.
Well, it's awkward. It's 4, so what are you going to block with?
I mean,
yeah, you
Iron
can.
Rot, which
Can be correct. I think not having Soul is like fine, but
blocking with an Ice Vein feels weird. But that's okay. Iron Rot and Ice Vein for 4.
I'll move to Arsenal.
Yep. Alrighty. So tick up Tunic.
Need to reset my table.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, no one has lost life yet, so. Oh yeah, you have not. So.
Boom.
And then you're at 36.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. All right. Cool.
So
Thank you.
no more giving me shit for missing that.
Hey, I never do.
I never do. Pitching Ice Vein, fusing with the Frosting.
So again, what we want to pay attention to is last matchup we didn't really pay. We tried to pay attention to it, but like once once a Sidious comes out, it becomes really rough to pay attention to. Because what we have to really worry about is how do we play cards. Now we don't really have to worry about that. Like yeah, we're gonna have to pay 2 here if we want to. Otherwise, with this is just a frosting, so this just means I'm gonna get 1 frostbite next turn. So if we don't block, what we can do, we can look at this. I think, which means that it's the 1 damage is always gonna be prevented from this. So like that's what we always like to see. So I think what we go for is we can block 2 and just pitch and charge. I mean, we don't really care about swinging right in. I guess we can. I think it's fine if we swing right in here. So we'll take the 5.
Okay.
And then I'll pitch the P for the 2 here.
Sage said I did something right. Now here's the question. I don't know how important this blue frosting in Arsenal is. I'm tempted to Moon.
You should always put it in Arsenal.
Yeah.
Frostbite's more important.
Yeah.
I think trying to freeze.
I think the Frostbite is the most important thing right there. So I will end step.
So I'll start my turn by playing Beam and Bravado, charging Banneret of Protection. So this gets +1, and I'll get a Spellbane Aegis token. So this is coming in for 3.
So we will obviously play that frosting here.
Yeah, so I'll take 0 damage from Soulbound.
Yep.
And then you'll
Give you a frostbite.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will block for 3.
Okay, in reactions, I will give it go again.
Okay.
Paying for the Frostbite there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright, and then I will swing Raiden for 3.
Block 3.
Alright, cool. Move down a step.
Yep.
Alright, neato.
That goes away. We're gonna tunic here.
Okie dokie.
I think we just coordinate peek you here.
Okay, I will take the coordinate peak.
Arsenal pass.
Alright, I'll start by playing Engulfing Light, charging Engulfing Light. This is coming in for 3. So this actually hand is really big for us. So we're probably playing this card this turn, no matter what he plays out of Arsenal. The only thing I can play right now that would make us sad is a CLF. If he has it, he has it. We can't really control that. So, it's just like, let me instantly play
Let me play that card real quick.
So 3 on hit goes the soul.
Alright. Let me plan out this turn and next. Because like that's the weird thing with Icelander, it's not just playing this turn, it's like you really have to play chess.
Yeah, it's your turn to
so I do have some good disruption in hand. I've got a good frostbite damage card in Arsenal. Pitching 1 card will let me play that and get a moon off to push some damage. I could try to stop you with 1 card. And then I have a card extra to block with, and then an Arsenal card to go down with. So I think that's what we're going to do here. We're going to pitch 1 to Aether Hail.
Yep.
Coming in for 2, giving you a frostbite.
It's so interesting here. So, like, I could go for it. I'll lose this card. And then I get to go... That he hasn't blocked yet. I think we just see what he does. It's just weird. Very odd. I think keeping this in our deck is fine, too, and just not playing this turn out. Like, we're fine with going a little small turn here if we really need to. So it could be 3... I could be forcing more blocks. How many cards in hand? 3?
3.
So this, I would be taking 1 from the hail, from the moon as well. I'd be taking 3. So this would be taking 4, threatening 1, 2. I think I just have to go for it since I get a chance to go for this here. So I'll say, I'll prevent 1 of it, pitching Beacon.
Okay. We will moon you.
Yeah, I'll take all 3 of that.
Do we do it? We will play it. Blizzard.
Interesting. So me paying 1 now punishes me. That's fine. Yeah, I'll say no. I'm not paying for it.
Okay. And then
So normally Blizzard's not a problem because this gets an action point, and we're okay with that. But since we have 2 Frosties now, can't really do much about it. We could agree to take 1 more damage, but that's fine. He made the choice for us. Getting the Blizzard out is like very okay for us. So, and especially if he blocks us here, we're gonna be in a really good spot. So
I don't think I do block it. I think I have to let that go through.
So take 3.
Yep.
Okay, this pops into my soul. I'll just move to Arsenal.
I don't know if this card is worth doing that for, but we'll see.
Get the Frosties out
Get
of
those
here.
Frosties out of here. So we are just going to play in case fusing with an ice card. I didn't know how important this card is in this matchup.
It freezes
Until
my
that
hero
moment.
ability.
It's good. It's like Sleep Dart,
This
right?
card's
But
crazy.
It's and at first I was gonna block with it, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is pretty interesting.
So we're gonna block this out. This is what these Spellbane Aegis are for. So we're gonna block this out here. We're gonna pitch 2, use the Spellbane, and we're gonna prevent it all. And it's a cold snap. That's what we're paying attention to. That's why we're doing that. So we don't really care since it's a cold snap. So we can. It's 1 frostbite with the pay through. So we're actually very okay with doing this play. Now we're risking our life here by doing this play, but I think that's fine. So we're going to play Prayer Bellina. So if we hit this prayer, we're in a really good spot. Do you have any response to the prayer?
I think we automatically play the cold snap.
So the damage prevention isn't up yet. That's the big thing.
So we will cold snap. So are you gonna pay 1?
This is the freeze arsenal.
Freeze Arsenal. And I draw a card.
Yeah, I won't freeze arsenal.
Are you paying for it?
I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to pay for it, dog.
tunic.
Yeah. Okay.
Judge.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yes, tunic.
Draw a card. I won't pay.
Okay. And then
I get a frostbite as well.
yes. Ooh. Again, thinking it out, and then I will start. I've got good disruption there. Finally see one of those. Good one there as well. And I got some good. I'll let this resolve.
Okay, so we'll reveal the top card.
Yeah.
It's a yellow, so this goes to hand.
Yep.
I'll just pop it right in myself.
Yep.
So now the damage prevention is up. My next attack it's +2. I'll use my 1, and then I'll come at you for 5. 1 card in hand, 1 card in arsenal. Arsenal is frozen.
So we do want to arsenal this card. Playing this card. Pitching that card. So I technically have 2 cards in hand extra.
So-
Cold Snap this turn, so I can Moon.
Super interesting in the sense of like what we're going to do here. So this is going to be for 5. We can do a lot more in response to it, which is what we're going to do. We're going to push this turn. We're going to push as much as we can.
Yeah,
Block
we're gonna
3.
block 3.
Okay, so this is at 5, so you'd be taking 2. In
Yep.
reactions,
Yep.
I'm going to beacon.
Yep.
I'm going to remove all 3
Okay.
and go grab a Lumina.
Okay.
So this is now 8.
Taking 5?
Yes.
Giving it a go again.
Not giving it a go again.
Okay.
So I'll close combat here.
We're good.
Yeah. And then I'll play Lumina. And then anything in response to Lumina.
Shit, you have a spear. That's
Yep.
right. Nope.
And then I'll swing at you for... Actually, no, I wanted to do this in reaction.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this
yeah.
would have been 1 more. So
Okay, yeah.
So take 1 more. A reveal, gain a life. So I gain a life here. Because I would have played the Lumina in reactions. So it would have been
2
8,
what?
9. I can play this at instant speed because of Spirit.
Yep.
So when it was at 8, you were blocking 3.
Yeah.
So you would take 6, and then I'll gain a life. Because it hit.
Is it attack that hits?
It's when a weapon hits. Radiant's a weapon.
We're not. You haven't swung this yet.
Yeah, I did. I swung because that's what I was swinging with
He's
this.
playing
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, that's my bad. So
Game
that
one.
would have been 8. Yep, game 1.
Yep.
And now we'll swing again for 4.
Yeah. I think I have to stay on my trajectory, unfortunately, and I mean I can block with 1 card and hold a little life. I can play that out and arsenal that and be okay. Doesn't feel great. Sage, what was important? What was worth so important?
That is worth so important. The Ice Mind.
Oh yeah,
That was he posted
yeah.
that during the Ice Mind turn.
And this is the last attack.
This is the last attack, yep.
Yeah, I think we block 3.
Take 1.
Yep.
And then we'll reveal, and we'll gain a life. And we'll pass turn, unfreezing our arsenal.
My turn is going to be a Insidious Chill and pass.
You got it. Okay. So our hand's really interesting here. We need a pitch. We need to give go again. We have another limited arsenal. We don't know what he arsenaled. It could be a CLF. We haven't seen one yet. We're playing on that. We're actually in a pretty good spot for this game. We've only seen 1 beacon. We have 2 in soul right now. We have a luminant arsenal. Like we're sitting really, really good for this game. Like we're pretty comfortable here. But like this is where him playing the Siege shows where we have to start playing more careful, maybe a little bit more aggressive than we usually tend to play in this matchup. Just because when we play aggressive, it's forced cards out of his hand, and we really don't want to be ice fusing on his turns. Fortunately, we were just so far behind at the start of the game last turn because he got it out turn 0. Like it was basically free for him. That we just couldn't really play out our turns. But now we can. So I will go... Our soul is more important than doing 1 extra damage in this matchup. So we're always going to charge Gallantry over... over Courage. Unless we have a Take Flight, which is what we have in this situation, because we're just going to save soul anyways. So I'm going to play Take Flight. I'm going to pitch... and we're going to pitch this over because if he CLFs us or just gives us a Frostbite, we want to be able to pay through it and save life if we end up playing Lumina this turn. So pitch that. We will charge for... This time we'll charge Gallantry since we are thinking about playing Lumina. Because then we don't... No, we don't. Okay. We get the action. Since we have Spirit out, we'll get the action. We'll get a Courage token here. Anything in response to me playing this.
We will.
So this coming in for 3, go again. And I get a Frostbite.
Yep. that over there. Oh. You got one card in hand, so you can do more than that. Yeah. I don't think I can block this. I think I have to wait to see what you try to play out, and block later. To try to stay on my game plan. Yeah.
Okay,
We're
take
gonna
3.
take 3.
I'll pitch 2, and this is why we held on to the yellow, so we can pitch 2 to swing right in for 4.
We'll have to take.
Okay. And we're, like I said, we're in a really good spot here. Again, we can still lose this game very easily. This is not a given. This is not a cakewalk at this point.
I did not play that right.
Would you need to change?
I don't
anything?
think so. I think I can still work through it, which is fine.
We value this more than this. This is something that we need on board if we can. So
We're gonna Cornet Peak,
yeah, we'll pay 1, and this card is useless to us right now, so we'll just pay it.
and we'll go to Arsenal Ice card for the channel.
Yep.
I forgot about the channel needing a card.
Oh, that's
Fine. It's okay. Everything's okay. We'll figure it out.
So I'll pitch Banner of Gallantry,
Yep.
play Engulfing Light, charging Banner of Protection. Coming in for 2, on hit goes the Soul. And then I'll get a Spellbinding Aegis token here.
We're gonna respond to an Aetherized Fiend.
Okay, I have no
With-
cards in hand.
With that, ooh, yeah, you don't. Hold on. Pause.
No cards.
I got all messed up that last turn. Okay, so
1 floating, no cards in hand.
you have to pay 1 for the reaction, right?
Yep. So we're actually making this kind of
Just gonna
difficult for him to
block.
play at this point. Yep. In the sense of, are you going to do anything else?
No.
Okay. And since he has to hold on to cards to try to disrupt us on his turn because of the Insidious, so this is what will get him back into the game, but we're still in a great spot here. As long as we get to keep charging, this card is amazing in this matchup. Like, absolutely Yeah,
Sorry.
go for it.
So starting my turn, we're gonna Winter's Bite.
For 3, discard, I'll discard. I'll discard. I'm probably not getting to play this turn. That's okay, but if I do, I guess I want to hold on to that. So I'll discard it like the way.
And then we will play an Ice Fiend, so it's gonna I'm sorry, fusing with the champ.
Okay, so we'll start
Chill.
by paying 2. It's Life Soul. So I reveal the top card of my deck.
Yep.
It's
Alright.
not yellow, so it does not go into my soul. That's fine. And then this is coming in for.
Insidious.
That's what I paid for.
Oh yeah.
Yep. For 3.
That last turn threw me off my whole game plan.
We'll just prevent the 2 here, and then I'll discard.
Okay.
So I'll take 1.
Take 1, and then I will Arsenal and pass.
Yeah.
Channel blows up.
Yep. And I'll move to end step. Are you going to play that lovely channel you have? The answer should be no.
The answer is no.
Yeah, I'll draw out.
So Tunic goes to 3.
So we're going to try to play this card. That's the card we're trying to play. Every other card reads can't really do much while there's Insidious show up as long as he does something to fuse. If he doesn't fuse, not a big deal. So with that in mind, though, I know it sucks that we have to lose this card, but remember we are sitting on one right now. So he is fusing an encase. We don't care about the encase effect. It's like whatever. We're gonna pay 2, and then it coming in for 3.
3 total.
I'll prevent 1 of it.
Take 2.
Yep.
Heroes frozen.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we are
All
going
equipment's
to,
frozen too.
Yeah. We'll moon you as well.
I'll take 2.
And then I will go to end step. Oh, almost lost the deck there.
So no seal off up, so we can just play our card for free, which we're fine with. So we'll play that coming in for 4. On hit, it'll go to Soul.
No cards in hand.
1 card in hand, 1 card in
Oh
arsenal.
yeah, 1.
And like I said, we're going to try to hold on to this. We can't, more than likely, but if we do, and we find our turn to just, like, take over the game, which we already found, by the way. We already found our one big turn to take over the game, which was really nice. But we need one more. So we're just going to work on chipping him down and try to hopefully he can't control us out of the game. We need one more turn. We need one big turn or two small good turns. And we have one small good turn, so we're, like I said, we're in a really good spot right now. We're pretty happy with the life totals. It's like this game is going very slow, and we're okay with it.
We're gonna play the channel.
Okay, I'll take the frost.
Floating 1. We're going to take the 4.
Okay. Take 4. This pops into my soul.
Yep.
Anything at end step.
Yeah, we're gonna moon you. 1 and 1.
So the argument is, do we keep this or not? I think we need to keep our life total strong. So I think we have to pitch this. We'll take the 1, move on from it. Like there's Insidious on board. We can't grade for 2 of these, so I'll pitch 2, take 1. Pitching Illumina. And the 4 hits. So like I said, we have a 13 life lead. We're pretty happy with it, and I'll drop and pass.
We're gonna play a second Insidious.
Okie dokie.
Coming in with 3, and then Ice goes down for channel.
Yep. That second Insidious is devastating, but that's fine. We're going to try to play through it because we can if he doesn't have a fuse card in Arsenal. So we're going to start with Bolt of Courage, pitching, charging, Bravado. So we want to charge our red cards in this matchup a lot more than we want to charge our yellows because we need the pitch to actually play cards. So he has the freeze, and that's fine. So we're going to pitch first, both these.
Yeah, that'll go, and then that'll go.
Yep, and then no cards in hand.
That goes there. Elemental, so it's gone. Coming in for 3.
3 on hit draw. And the draw is important. The draw is actually super important.
Yeah.
For us. I'm just talking to viewers wondering like if we're wondering if this draw is actually, since we have Spirit out, the draw is actually massive because if we draw yellow, we can actually get the player turnout still, which is crazy. Even though he has a seal left, he just went through 2 Insidious Trill triggers. Like this is so beneficial. So he has to block this. Like he doesn't have a choice. Yeah.
I think we do block that. And I think I've got my turn. I'm going to try to push damage.
Okay.
So I think I have to.
So mooning would only deal 1 damage.
No, not moon. Not on your turn. I think I'm going to do it on my turn. I wish I would have had a better setup. Just trying to think if I can do anything else to change that. Sorry.
No, you're all good. So, like, we're in a really good spot. This is actually probably the best. Okay, so we went from one of the worst Bolton-like experience for this matchup, like you see, probably one of the best, and we still can lose this game very easily. I can't keep referencing that enough. I know it looks very advantage for us right now, because it is, but they can come back right into the game. So we're going to pass turn.
And that's, I think, where I'm at is trying to find those lines now. So start a turn, Tunic. And I think this is the line for this game is an Aether Hail.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get rid of my last chill, but
I'll take 4.
Yep, and then we're gonna moon for 2.
I'll take the 6. And you'll lose the seal left.
Yep, Arsenal and.
Okay, so this is where we can push, no matter what, even if he Insidious chills us in some way, like, he has to, like, this is where we can push to take over the game here. So we're going to play Light the Way, charging, we'll actually hold on to that card. We'll charge the Take Flight here. We'll go up to 7 in Soul. Coming on for 3 on hit goes the Soul. Like I said, we want to hold on to our yellow cards if we can. We don't play that many reds, but if we do draw all reds sometimes, so. Like I said, we have had Illumina in our arsenal for a while, and we're just going to sit on these power cards until we get to play them. V is awful in this matchup. We don't really want to arsenal it unless we feel like they're on Icelander package. We can sometimes do it. And this is actually okay for us. Like, this is very fine.
It felt like that, and I was going back and forth on if I should even play it, but I think we do. So I think we play the channel, and then we will no block.
No reactions.
We will react with the sync
blow,
sync this card.
So he has to pitch some card next turn for this. We're going to think about snappings here. We actually really don't need a snap. So we have Frostbite, so this would be 2. And then we can swing Raid and Boltyn for 4, which I think we're actually okay with because he wants to keep the CLF up. So I'll actually So yeah, I'll close the chain here.
Yep.
I'll play Lumina, pitching yellow, and then I'll pitch. Then he responds to Lumina.
I don't know.
Okay, and then I'll pitch 1 to swing for 4, having 1 floating.
Taking 8 damage is rough.
To keep your CLF up. Come on. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Actually, no, this is actually incorrect. I need 1 more pitch here.
Do you?
Because,
Okay.
because I have to give go again.
Okay, yeah, that's the
so
reaction.
that's not great.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep that arsenal. So let's not actually do that. Let's
Really good for me.
yeah. Did I pitch that for 1? No, I didn't pitch anything here. Right. I'm trying to think. I pitched play a card. No, I didn't. So I have a frostbite to that. Pitch 2 to play that. Okay, no. Yeah, frosty move it. Pass turn.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I was 1 short resource short, which is fine.
So Tunic.
Yep. And what does he get to play?
I think we just Cornet.
Yep. And I'll pitch. I'll pitch 1.
Okay.
So we want to keep building souls. So now some of you might see this big juicy number and say, "Oh, 4. He has to give us 2 cards to block it," which he does. But in reality, it's like, so like we get more damage prevention. That's fine. Otherwise, we can threaten a raid and swing afterwards too, which is also okay. So we can do that. That's 5 damage, and we get the guaranteed soul off of it. So it just depends on what he wants to do, and then we get 1 extra health off of it. So we're really, it's 4 either way. Illuminate gets us 5. Just depends on what he plays card-wise here. So it's really your decision on which one you want to play for Illuminate or Light the Way. I prefer the Light the Way because I think it forces the block because then it's a guaranteed rain swing afterwards unless he has the Frosty. And then we can just prevent the damage from the Frosty. Like, that's not a big deal. So we'll... Actually, this forces blocks too if he doesn't want me. My soul's so massive already. He really doesn't want it any bigger. But this gets us a go again token too. So actually, this is better because we get our quicken token out of this, and that's what we want. And we might be able to prevent damage, but we rather have the quicken than the damage. So charging, getting a quicken, coming for 2. I'll hit go again. The go again means something. I have no cards in hand.
No block.
Okay.
Reactions. We'll sync.
Okay. I'll just pass turn.
Sounds good. My turn is going to be Tunic.
Yep.
Ice Vein.
Fusing.
Fusing with a Frost X. So Insidious Chill.
Yeah, I'll discard.
Yep.
5.
damage.
So like I said, this is why he can come back into the game. We fused with 1. So we get to play that. I'll discard and take the 5.
And then we will moon you for 2.
Devastating here. I think. I'll prevent 2.
Okay. Double ice.
Yep.
The channel around.
Keeps the channel around, which is big. I'm gonna prevent it. Yeah, like that. That's fine. I'll just move that stuff.
Okay.
You do anything?
No.
Okay. I'll draw. Yeah, the sand for me isn't the greatest. Heart, you gain a life actually here.
Gain a life. So
4 here.
So gaining the life, I want to pitch this early because of that, and then getting some damage on the board right now is.
So it's gonna be 4 and 6. So
super
I would go
important,
to
I think.
11.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I'll go to 11.
So you're gonna take the 4 here.
Yep.
And then we will moon you.
Take 2.
And then I gotta decide what I'm gonna arsenal.
Yep. So
It's
I
actually
can talk pretty
kind
much
of
as you're thinking
interesting.
about
Yeah.
that. So so it's 11 to 16, where he is losing CLF here, which is the big deal. we're going to play for our winning turn here, 16 damage. This is the first time we get to keep a 4-card hand. And whether this is a winning turn of like making sure we find our next beacon, which we're still missing 2 in the deck somewhere, because we shuffled with our previous beacon. We pitched 1 and then got the shuffle, which was very nice of our deck to let us do that. Otherwise, we can like go for the big kill here. So 11 damage is not something that he can prevent, but he has to do 13 if we charge. Without me pitching, he has to do 13, which is too much for Icelander to do. Just remember, keep Icelander math in mind.
Icelander man.
Yeah, it's always
That's
great.
cool.
We have a Quicken on board, so even if he fuses something, we'll have 2 cards. And then even if he like freezes our arsenal, we can play our Lumina in response to that as well before the Frostbite trigger. So that's like something that do. So this turn's actually gonna be really good for us. It just depends on how greedy we want to get. So this would be, if we played this, charging this is 2 go again no matter what on hit draw. So this forces up and just see what happens. So we'll go that. We'll charge. Coming in for 2 go.
On hit is pretty important.
On hit draw.
So 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand, 1 in arsenal.
We can try to rip some. So if we do that, fusing with that. So I want to do some kind of disruption, and I think this helps. So I think we're gonna play the Ice Eternal. It's all a matter of how much. So I need to think about. So you got 2 cards in hand. If
Yep.
both of them are yellow, you can pitch 2. So I have to do 3 frostbites. Get you 3 frostbites. So I have to pitch at minimum 6.
Well, if you fuse, the shield triggers off, so I have to get rid of the card.
Yeah, so it's actually just 2 pitch
Pitch
2.
two.
So I have to pitch. I could put 2 frostbites on the board and block you out of your turn. Right?
3. It's still 3 because
It's still 3.
if I have Illumina, then it's like
Yeah.
I get to play it. I get to play
So
it
I
at 0
pitch
cost.
6. I'm just trying. So if I pitch 6 this way and then fuse with that. Yeah, we're gonna Tunic. We're gonna pitch 6. So
Fusing.
yep, fuse with the blizzard.
Okay.
So
And seeing Blizzard here is actually really fine for us.
Yeah, that was the other part. Is like, do I just not do that and just
Pitch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay 2, block 2, take 1.
take 1?
No, take 0 because it's spellbound.
Oh, okay. Then you're coming in for 2, draw a card.
I'm gonna actually only block 1. And here's the reason being: is if he lets me draw a card and I draw a yellow, I get to still play my turn out.
Yeah.
And that's really important, like being able to do that. So taking 1 damage here is fine. We're okay. We're okay with risking the draw.
I think I have. Oh, so weird.
Even though he has the blizzard, but we're fine with him getting the blizzard like out of his hand if that's the case. Like we're okay with that. Like we have our win con set up and it's our 9 Sultan on board. Like if we ever get to play that, the game is just over. So
We'll block 3.
okay, I'll pass her.
Yeah, it didn't feel great. I'm gonna move to end step. Tunic and then end step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. And there we go. We got what we needed. So we'll see what happens here. So we'll start by playing Engulfing Light, charging, going up to 10 in soul.
2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand. Coming in for 3. And you have Blizzard and Arsenal.
Yes. I'm in a sticky spot. So we obviously know Blizzard's there, so there's 3, you've got 1 floating technically. Yeah, we will Blizzard it just to force your hand.
It doesn't even have go again yet, but that's fine. I'll take them on Frosty.
Well, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It's not even worth doing then, right?
This gives me a Frostbite now.
Yeah. I always forget that you have to bump it. What can you bump it with currently? Just card in hand?
Beacon?
Yeah.
I could do, but if I have Beacon, the game is just over.
Coming in for 3. Yeah, we're gonna block 3.
Thinking in reactions here.
Yeah.
I'll Snapdragon Scalers.
Yep. We will respond then.
Okay, Blizzard. I'm thinking before Frostbite trigger.
Yep.
I won't. Before the Frostbite trigger. Oh, so we have to beacon here because we don't want him to freeze us out of the game. So we have to respond to this because like if we pass here and then we like respond with be like, okay, I'm breaking Storm Striders, making this turn doesn't happen. Like if he has cards that are like Rain Freeze or things like that. So we gotta make sure that we have cards that we can play at instant speed. So this is really interesting on what we have to do here. Because if he has a Brain Freeze, we need a 1-cost in hand. And that's what we have to play around. Because he can Storm, Brain Freeze, and then we're kind of stuck with the 1 Frostbite. Because we need the pitch. And he needs to fuse it too. I think what we do here is like we have to play around the Brain Freeze because like this is a game-winning position for us. So if we pump it by 10, he's at 16. We grab the 1-cost attack. We pitch. No, we go up to 9. And then, no, we go up to 10 because this is, we'll go into our soul. And that's the big thing. That'll make him go to 6. We can grab Lumina and hold on to Lumina and see if he responds with anything. Because then we can just play our single one and then see if he wants to freeze us out that way. So we will respond and we'll go beacon. And we'll beacon for 10 before the Frostbite trigger.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bumping that
soul then.
13. Any response before I search?
1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
I don't think I respond there. But what do I do to stop the rest of this turn?
I think you're just dead.
Yeah. I do have the Brain Freeze in hand.
You do?
Yeah.
You gotta play around it. Like, you gotta realize that.
I have the Brain Freeze. I have and 2 ice cards. So like it's there.
Storm Strider's fuse, but then it's still lethal.
Yeah. I don't think I'm getting out of this situation at all. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll grab Luna.
Yep. Frostbite.
Let that resolve. Yep.
That goes in the hand.
It does.
Okay.
And then I'll get the Frostbite.
Yep.
If you want to
You're good. Do I have a priority window here?
It's still in reaction, so you
Yeah.
always have a priority window. So this is 13 right now.
So if I Brain Freeze right here,
I will respond to it.
happen?
And then
Yeah,
I
because you have
will-
Spirit.
I'll
Yeah.
have the 1 floating to like to pay through the Frostbite.
Yeah, go ahead.
So okay, so take 10. This pumps into my soul. I will now pay to swing Raiden for 3. Oh, and the
4, and then for 4. So I think we block 4 here.
in reactions.
Yep.
Lumina getting an action
Yep.
point, and Lumina again getting a second action point. So that'll actually come in for 5 down
Yeah.
with 1 floating. So you'll take 1.
Take 1.
Reveal. It's a
Yep.
light card. Gain a life.
2.
Oh, yep. Gain 2 life. And there's second beacon. Doesn't really matter. Second swing for 5.
I think that's just game, dude.
We have a block on Tunics though, right? Unless you have
Yeah.
2 blocks in hand.
I mean, I've got 5 block what?
You get to go to 1.
Yeah, which is not great, but
And then terrible, but
how do you get to I get to play with 4 card hand?
winner's bite.
You have to block with every card you have.
Yeah. 'Cause
Not
he
this
gets-
turn.
I get another swing.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
So
And then I go to 1, yeah.
I don't even have to go again, so yeah, I'll swing. Reveal the top 2. It's a light card. It's a light card. I'll gain 2 life. So you'll be at 1. I'll be at 14.
That's right. I forgot about the third swing.
And then I'll draw up.
I will draw up as well.
And now this is where we hope that he just can't do anything about us trying to win the game. So we'll come in, charge. Coming in for 4. 6.
Cool.
We have a yellow in hand. We have a V. We just didn't play it. There's no reason to. We want to keep V as efficient as possible. Keep giving them odd break points. 4s, like, they don't buffer attack, so we need to come in for 4s. We drew a really good hand for this, so we get to come 4, swing 3, swing 4. If he has any way to prevent 2, we can deal with it. So if he has to break Stormies for it.
So you got 2 cards in hand. Oh, if I had an Insidious Chill on board, this would be so much better. Because I'd be able to crack Stormies and Ice Vein you.
Yeah.
And at least rip those last 2 cards from hand. And die anyways.
That's the thing. You have to block
I
out
think
this
the problem is, like, I just, no matter what I do here, I lose. So we will have to block 5.
I'm going to go again.
Yep.
Swing right in for 3.
We will block for 3.
You have go again?
Yep.
And then swing for 4.
Yep. Good game.
Good game.
There you go.
That's an Icelander dub. That's, I mean, we saw the 2 opposite of the spectrums for
Yeah.
both games, really.
Yeah, I didn't really see much disruption in ways that I wanted to.
It's very easy to see how that game could have slipped away from you, though.
I mean, you saw how closely he kept creeping up.
We're
It's
at
so.
29 at
And
one
it's
point.
29 to 14. That's what I kept saying. Like, you gotta wait. Like, it happens. Beacon's like the main. That's why, like Sage was saying in chat, like, we have to, like, that's why he's saying that black was correct. We have to prevent the soul, because that's how you lose this game. Like, eventually, I do just beacon bomb you in the end when I see it, because I do have enough time to just set up soul like that.
Could very easily happen.
But like, I just didn't. The first game, I saw the beacons way too early. All 3 of them. I even shuffled my deck, and it was horrendous. That game was like, ideal. Like, that was the ideal Bolton game. Maybe seeing that beacon a little bit earlier, but either way,
Yeah.
it works out in that respect. Well, yeah, a 2-2 on the night with it. 50-50 matchup into Lexi, 40-60, at least a 35-65 matchup into Icelander, and went 500. So you're
At
pretty
least you
happy
got
with
to
that.
see. So the really cool thing is, like, that we did this, number 1, and number 2 is that you got to see a win for both matches,
Yeah.
and a loss for both matches. To see how kind of those matches play out, and trying to find avenues to get through those pressure points, right?
Yeah.
So awesome. And then, like Rob said earlier, he does have his Dech Tech up on his channel. We have it linked to the bio. What are we planning for next week so far?
I was thinking about doing the defensive Bravo list, the one
Okay.
that Pablo played.
It's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
It's a super cool deck. It's going to be prevalent in like any event that you go to, so showcasing that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were planning on.
I know a couple people. I was watching the chat earlier, and a couple people were talking about maybe playing an assassin. I just don't know how that deck would play into a defensive deck like that. I don't think either Arachne or Azuri would do good into that.
I think you need some practice.
Yeah, and that's not a deck that we could just like pick up and try to play and showcase it properly, like other decks that we play. So I'll do some digging. I hate to say it, but it might be a Bravo Viscerai matchup, because Viscerai is one of those decks that can get through that, I think. But we'll take a look. I really don't want to play Viscerai on stream much.
Bravo Lexi would be good too,
Bravo Lexi would be good.
because that's the other deck that everyone's playing right now.
Yeah.
Bravo
big-
Icelander.
Yeah,
keep
Bravo
playing
Icelander, yeah.
Showcase
Awesome.
Well, thanks for coming
Yeah.
on, Alex.
Yeah.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully, this gives the Bolton chat that information they were looking for.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll come to me with a lot of questions as they do. But yeah, so like, yeah, I appreciate. Thanks for having me out. I'm glad. Hopefully, this works out in the sense of like everyone got what they wanted, and I described everything as I would play it. Like, there's so many lines in this deck. You got to be blocking. You got to be defending. These are 2 hard matchups to play. So, Azalea into Bravo.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one. I
That's
like
a good
that
one.
one.
That might be a matchup that we have to play.
That's
Because I
good.
haven't played Azalea in a while.
Yeah.
That'd be fun for you too.
Some big boy stuff. Yeah.